Good morning, everyone at home. Day 4 at Belgium, Mechelen, WTC 2024. And we have Sweden coming up against Poland. What do you say, Kalle?
Oh, wow, this is what we've been waiting for. It's day 4, it's the last day. Last games. This is against the world champions. This is for the world championship in a way. France might still get past us, but if we win this, we have a chance. We can become world champs.
Yeah, fantastic performance yesterday. It looked rough against France, but Sweden were able to claw back. Joel, Axel, they were on really heated territory, but they were able to do it. And I'm going to say, right now, I can feel the smell of napalm because I think that Sweden will go in and dominate the reigning champions in Poland. They haven't looked that impressive, to be honest.
Poland have been steady and good, but I think the problem is when you're Poland, everybody's prepared for you. And that's the advantage we have, because when you're Sweden, they underestimate us. They're not preparing as much.
We knew that very few were talking about Sweden. They felt that Sweden had an odd list. We can guarantee Sweden is here to dominate. They have 4 wins, 1 draw against France yesterday. A very cool game, very close game. Also together with Sweden and Poland, we have Australia and we have France. So there's 4 teams right now. They have 4 wins and 1 draw.
They're in it to win it. Everybody there thinks they have a chance to win it. Everybody's going to bring their best game. There's only one team that can win. There's going to be 3 very sad teams, but let's hope it's not us. The boys, I had a chat with them. They're motivated, they're ready, they feel they're prepared, they got their armies. That's the reason why we picked these armies. They should be good into the meta. Poland is the meta. Let's see what happens.
But is it really the meta? I mean, Poland has Custodes, they have Admech, they have... we can actually put it up on screen and then talk it through a bit quickly here. As I said, we have Sisters CSM. We know Skark on the CSM. He has defined the meta in the CSM. Not sure though if that is the right CSM list. We saw Matt Bonnet. He is the strongest player right now on the CSM. Completely different list.
Yes. No, you have to realize that before this, nations do like small tournaments together. They prep and people whisper about what's good and what armies people are playing. So Sweden, being the nice friendly team that we have, I'm sure we have put our ears to the ground, listened. As soon as we hear about the list, we put it on the table, we play practice games, and we think about, if this comes, how can we beat it? What should our team comp be? And this is how you create a team comp and a list. So I'm fairly sure that Sweden, why we have the armies that we have, is because we suspect, for example, Skark's list, which is being played not just by Skark, it's in Holland, you find it in many other teams.
Yeah, being a strong one.
That's a strong one, which also means that we practiced against it.
Yeah, and I think that one thing we can say about the next leagues, Michael Duta on Admech. Strong player, fantastic list. I don't know how different it is than Iceland, but I think we know.
It's super different than Iceland.
Jonathan will probably not take
Jonathan, when he played it, like, oh, I only practiced against Poland's list. This was a mistake.
So
I should not
think that Sisters can come up against
Yes,
Admech?
that's why they matched it, because basically Jonathan has practiced to beat the Polish list, not that list. So if he comes up against that, he might actually, hey, he goes there and goes, I know what this does. I've seen it play. I practiced it. I practiced against it. No surprises.
And then we also have Lucas on the Custodes. Talk about it. The big list from, or the big faction from previous years. Not the current meta.
Custodes are here to kick ass and take names. No, sorry, it's just little Custodes joke there. But it's Custodes. It's not so much secret tech. He's not playing any weird detachment. It's just a very, very steady Custodes army. They're hard to kill. They have the Inquisitor. They can shoot twice. You know, it has the good stuff. It's nothing new, nothing innovative with that. What's weird is that Poland actually brought it, because last WTC they did not bring Custodes. Instead they said everybody's going to bring Custodes, so let's just bring armies that can beat Custodes instead.
So they do the anti-meta, you would say?
Yeah, last year they did the anti-meta, and this year they were like, oh, Custodes suck, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, and then they bring Custodes. So it's just a good army.
For sure, and we're just going to take a very quick look here at the Americans and Team Sweden. The pairing process should start any minute. We can confirm it hasn't started yet. But for you who are new to this, who haven't seen Warhammer 40k or followed us over this week, the match between Sweden and Poland will start with a pairing process. And you can see closest here Team America, but further back you can see Poland on the right and you can see Team Sweden on the left. And they gather around the table and they start to talk about the pairing part. Maybe you can speak super quickly about it, Klasse.
The pairing part, basically the captains sit down, they have the matrices next to them on a computer. They've already decided that this is the matchups we're going to try and get. So what happens is you push a card forward, turned upside down. This is your defender, and the opponent does the same. You flip them over. Let's say Sweden starts with knights and Poland starts with Admech. Then you give them 2 armies from your list and you say, hey, pick one that you're going to play against. He takes a look, picks one, and then the other team does the same, and then you redo the process.
Yeah, so this is a big part, maybe 20-30% of the match. If you get wrongly paired, if you misplay that pairing process, it will be almost impossible to win.
There's another factor as well, table choice.
Big one. We have seen many times the Germans choose probably the wrong one versus Sweden. I think also Marcus Jensen from Denmark really picked the wrong one versus, was that Jonathan? I think so.
Yes, it was. Yeah, table pick is very important. You might think that your profiles of your army are good into a certain army, but you have to realize that you're not putting 2 armies against each other on an open board. There's terrain in the way. So you have to really think about how does my army work on this board and how does the opponent's army work on this board and where's my edge. And as, for example, Germany found out, big monsters on that board where Drukari can hide behind crates and pop out, pop in, pop out, pop in. It doesn't matter how much shooting you have. You'll never be able to shoot them.
If you can't see them, you can't shoot them, typically. But some armies actually can. But nowadays, the indirect damage is not a big part of the game.
No.
Which I guess is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's super nice. I'm not a fan of playing against indirect. There's some. Team England, for example, brought Guard, and Team Belgium brought Guard that still has some indirect pieces. But it's not a huge part of the meta at the moment.
All right, let's continue through the list here. Next up, Thousand Suns. We've seen it many times. Maybe not so much to talk about. Hopefully, we don't get the Thousand Sun mirror. Or do you wish for that?
Possibly. Sweden might be saying that we don't have an answer for Thousand Suns, for example. Let's just throw them out there and hope for dice flip, basically. But I don't think so. I think we want to outplay them, not sort of flip a dice against them.
Now when we are on the final day here, coming into the tournament, we thought that Thousand Suns and Sisters would be the 2 strongest armies in this tournament. Have they been that, Klasse?
It depends. In terms of actually scoring the most points, that has been Matt Bonnet, CSM for France. But if you look down the list, you will see, for example, David Gaylord on Team New Zealand. He's carrying Team New Zealand. They put him on the best list. They said, we're going to give you the creamiest matchups. You're going to go in and you're going to get as many points as possible. And he's sort of delivering. I mean, it's New Zealand. Their depth is not huge, but they're doing way above expectation compared to other more established teams, considering this is their 2nd year at the WTC. So it's a little bit of a tactic. It's the same Vic VJ. He's on Thousand Suns. He hasn't dropped many matches.
Now, exactly. I think Thousand Suns has done really good, but maybe not as dominant as I would have expected. But what do I know? Talking about the terrain here, today we're going to play both round 6 and round 7 on Crucial of Battle. And you can see here, top left, we have 2 heavy tables. Bottom right, 2 light tables. And then we actually have map...
medium tables, yes.
Yeah.
4 medium tables.
Number 10, map 10 is played twice.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 different variations. But we could say typically the pairings in this tournament has been about the light tables. As the three middle objectives, you can't hide from it.
No, you can't. There are angles you can draw from your deployment zone directly onto those objectives. In some cases, you can sort of stand hidden in a ruin and maybe put a finger onto the objective. But it's really, really difficult. When it comes to table choice and the Swedish armies, I'm sure they practiced all types of tables to figure out which one is the most favorable for just them. Like, this army can play on this army prefers this army wants to play against a heavy army on a light table, or a light table, like a light army on a heavy table. It's part of the matrix, it's part of the testing. Know your army, know the table. The maps of WTC have been out for a long time, so they have been able to play test a lot.
For sure, and we can see here, crucial battle. It's a diagonal deployment zone. What can you tell a difference compared, let's say, a Hammer of Anvil that we saw the first day and so on? Is this even a more aggressive type of deployment?
Yeah, compared to Hammer and Anvil, yes, but it's because you can get closer. If you go from the furthest corner and you just go across, you see that it's not a long distance to go sideways to get into the deployment zone. So if you're aggressive, you prefer this one than Hammer and Anvil.
And there has been quite a lot of aggressive meta, but I'm not even sure who has the most aggressive setup, Team Poland or Sweden. But I guess with Custodes, etc., maybe it is Poland.
Maybe it is Poland. Chaos Knights, they can run across pretty fast.
They like to come in. And we've seen Sebastian Larsson being a big one for Sweden.
And if you have Knights, for example, you see that the corner of the deployment zone, it's sort of cut off from you because your base won't even fit there. So you only have a limited space to deploy on. What's important is actually the primary mission, the ritual, where you make extra objectives.
Is this a weird one?
It's very weird because if everybody keeps on making objectives, suddenly you have a lot of objectives on the battlefield. So you can score a lot of points if you, for example, both make a lot of objectives and suddenly one kills the other. There can be a huge differential.
And swift action, this is an interesting one. I don't know exactly which armies that benefit, but any army with assault would be really good.
Yes, but here you can advance or fall back and still have to perform an action this turn. So you have to think about the Warglaves, a knight, their battle line. So at least he has 6 of those that can do actions and sort of advance and do them, but at the same time they want to shoot. So Björn is not completely happy with the ritual. He doesn't think it favors his army, but at the same time, hey, Poland has Wolf Jail. They don't want to be making actions with their big wolf groups, and they also have Wolf Fen, who are OC0, so they can't do actions. So I don't think it favors them either. Someone who should benefit this one is probably Axel. He probably enjoys this one. He can hide.
We hope for that. Yeah. He was in a rough spot yesterday, but he prevailed. So for everyone at home, at the WTC there is 8 different streams, and each stream gets to pick in order one match. And unfortunately for Sweden's side, with Veizla being the newcomers here, War Games from USA is the one who picked this top match between Team Sweden and Poland. That means that we will have a restream. We can't present you in the same nice way as we've been able to do the previous days. At the same time, the guys over at War Games, they are really good at covering Warhammer matches. But you will have a lot of extra Swedish insights from this one. So even if you are, and from Poland to be honest, so if you're really into Warhammer 40k and you want to try it up, for an example right now, we can just jump over very quickly here to Joe's stream and check that one out. Give me 1 second here. So as you see, they just have a countdown. They are not live. They just warming up, so to speak. But we can see a much nicer picture here as it's their setup. And then, of course, they went away from it. Anyway, on the pairing process started. So we are 10 minutes into the pairing process. and we will see
cool.
which matchup that we will have. But
That's pretty sick.
just so you know, we will not be able to really cover everything in the same way as we would like.
Unfortunately, ideally we would have liked to have 2 streams showing two matches of Sweden and Poland. But due to logistics, I don't know if you can see, but we're on the other end of the room. We are probably 50 meters away, and it's too hard for the coaches to run between our streaming table and their streaming table. Joe has seniority, so he got to show the match.
Yep.
And that's unfortunately the way the dice fell this time. But we will be showing.
The dice fail. I think it's just the American style.
We will be showing Joe's stream and do our own commentary, and of course we'll have our own interviews and our own insights when it comes to this. So watch ours, watch both.
Yep. But let's go back here and talk through the last couple of matches. We have Tomasz on the Necrons.
Oh, it's a weird Necron list.
It is, and
it
was
looks
not nice
standard
for Sweden last time.
It looks standard because it's Awakened Dynasty. It's the classic index detachment, but it does have the spicy tech of some Psychomancers who can sort of point at units and give them battle shock tests with -1. So it's very, very tricksy, and I know that Tomasz is a master of Necrons. He basically only played Necrons, and he's on Team Poland, so there's a reason why he's on the list.
And then we have Jakob on the Grey Knights. We have seen Sweden pairing Joel Larsson on Chaos Demons a lot against Grey Knights.
Yes.
But also yesterday against France, they did pair Kalle, who were not really able to maybe take some extra points there, but at least did a draw 10-10.
Yes.
What do you think about Poland's Grey Knight list?
This is a very Dread Knight heavy list. So it's interesting, because I do know that Joel crushed the Dread Knight heavy list. They still have the Terminators. They have some special character, Stern, who gives True Silver to his unit. So it's a little bit spicy, but at the same time, it looks fairly standard. So if you play the Dread Knight heavy army, you play this one as well. But of course, you never played or very rarely do you play a player of the caliber of the Polish player. So
no, exactly. So it will be really interesting to see who they throw into the Grey Knights. I gotta be honest, Grey Knights was the top 4 faction or army coming into this tournament. Many were counting them out because they had not performed so well, and it seemed to be after we had seen Joel Larsson just swooping in 1 hour 20-0 against South Korea. But I gotta say, I think Grey Knights has done really great this tournament.
Grey Knights are good. It's a very tricky army. You need to have so many reps on it, when to pick down, when to put down. They can score so many points. They're relatively durable. Their damage can be a little bit tricky to get the most out of, because they don't really have all the profiles to kill and shooting, for example, the biggest and heaviest stuff. But certain armies, they just wreck.
When Kaldor Drago comes down, he wrecks.
Doesn't have Drago.
He doesn't have Drago.
He does not have Drago.
I think that's good to hear. Then maybe it is a Joel Larsson speciality. All right. Last but not least, we should also say Team Poland, they have a stacked team. You can talk about anyone, left, right, center. All of them are really strong players.
Veterans. They're all. I think all of them have won the WTC before.
They are the reigning champions, and their Space Wolf player, Kruger, he is right now the second most performing player in this tournament. He has been undefeated. 20-0, 17-3, 17-3, 14-6, 18-2.
Yes.
That's a big win in the 5th round, taking 18 points. And it's only Matt Barnett from France, who did lose 8 points versus Sebastian Larsson yesterday, that is better. But Sweden actually continues to have one player who is undefeated at this moment, and that is Jesper.
Yes, Jesper is definitely up there.
Yeah, in 4th place on his Dark Angels, 20-0, 20-0, 13-7, 13-7, 17-3. Jesper was one of the key players yesterday that made that Sweden could draw against France, and is still one of 4 teams that have 4 wins and 1 draw.
When you talk about great Space Marine players, Jesper should be up there with John Lennon. He's really shown it. He's played Dark Angels, Blood Angels, so he's so steady. Whatever weird army they have, They say let them play Jesper because he will be able to sort it out. Like Germans, they had their really aggressive Adepta Sororitas Pentient host, and Jesper was like, I take it. I don't think they can beat me, and he proved it and brought home a pretty big win actually.
Indeed, and John Lennon from Team USA have been performing good. He's on 11th place, haven't gathered more points, but he's also undefeated. But Team USA, they did a mistake against Team Poland. They did eat one defeat that should have been a draw. So, to be honest, I think it was actually Anthony, their vice captain, who is a star player on Team USA, on these World Eaters. We're supposed to get 16-4, but failed the secret mission, so he won a 12-8, and therefore Team USA had a loss against Poland. But maybe it gives an insight in that Team Poland is not as dominant, because they could have been on 2 draws right now and wouldn't even be in this top match.
Very possible, very, very possible. But like I said, if you practice against one team and you want to win this, you practice against Poland. You try the lists, you play the lists, and you try and figure out what is the spicy secret tech that they're doing right now. So I think that is a large part of it.
Yeah, we will talk a little bit more about the matchup. The pairing process is running right now, so we don't know who will face. But for sure, Space Wolves will be an interesting one to avoid the Wolfiale.
Very, very interesting.
And just to explain Wolfiale, basically Space Wolves gets in a position where you cannot move in any of your units from deep strike.
Very aggressive. The Wolves, they move so fast, they advance and charge, and they have the possibility to come in on from deep strike. So they will just block you into your deployment zone. If you have vehicles, you don't have fly, you're just stuck there, and they're so hard to kill. And they're gonna score all the points, and you're gonna have to take the rest of the game trying to kill them, and it's gonna they're quite killy as well, especially on the charge.
All right, so it seems to be that the pairing is done, because we can see all the Swedes have spread out against Team Poland. We will try to see if we can get up the pairings to you guys at home very quickly here, but I think that so far our American friend over at War Games have not presented it. We can see in the way that we will see the matches here today, we will have one featured table. The nice thing with War Games is that we can get in real time, if the players remember to update the statistics from each of these ones. So hopefully we can follow this match in a good way. I do know that this rig from War Games is very, very nice. You can see so many angles, but it's a bit tricky to play on that table. So a couple of the Swedes actually is preferred to not be on stream. I know, I believe Jesper, for example, which we would have loved to see on his Dark Angels, being Swedish top player,
Jesper probably
would not be on the stream.
PTSD from the Silent King exploding in his face on Joe's stream. Atlanta.
I think the reality is that you need to be having really long arms. You need to be almost Mr. Fantastic for Fantastic Four to reach it, and therefore there is preferences here. But coming up here very soon, Team Sweden versus Team Poland. The pairing is done, and we will have the pairings very soon. I think another thing that we should also talk about. Let's see, now I actually lost my train of thought. Yes, we should comment also for everyone here at home. This is the WTC Day 4 final rounds of 5, 6 and 7. Team Poland and Sweden are in the lead right now, together with France and Australia. And everyone who is live here on twitch.tv/Veizla, thank you for tuning in and supporting. We right now do not know which of the matches that we will stream, but we will know that very, very soon. We will not be able to cover any of the other matches because we are doing a restream from War Games. So all the matches will be played within this area, as you can see in this picture. Appreciate the Dream Corp that you really like this production and the quality that we provide. Unfortunately, we can't do it in the best way, but this is the way that we can cover. And War Games, they are not new kids in the blog. They are the veterans. They've been around for many years. They've been doing many events coverage. Thank you also from Poland. We love Poland. We love Team Poland. We hope that this will be a fantastic Warhammer match. Of course, we will share a bit more for Team Sweden. But with that said, we hope that Poland and Sweden can bring a really close game, because this has been a super close tournament.
We all love Warhammer. We all love Warhammer games. Sometimes, or for me, it's not always about winning. It's about having the best competitive game possible. And I do know versus Poland, every game will be competitive. It will be played at the highest standard. There will be no bullshit arguments. Everything's going to be agreed upon. Everybody knows the rules. It's going to be nice. And in the end, the best team is going to win. We're going to shake hands and we're going to say good luck, champs.
Exactly. And oops. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to try to look it, because we do have in the chat, actually, we got confirmed which match probably we will follow, and it will be Kalle Abrahamsson once again, who we saw between France and he's the Grey Knights on Thousand Suns. He will face Necrons.
Oh, exciting! Very, very interesting. I mean, of course, I want to high five and say yes, good matchup for Sweden, but. Who knows? I mean, it's Poland might have picked that matchup. Maybe they feel that their Necrons have a great matchup into Thousand Suns.
Yeah, and I know
wasn't it
Kalle faced Necrons before?
Germany. He played the German Thousand Suns, and he lost, I think.
I'm trying to see it here.
Valentin, he lost 17-3.
So Kalle Abrahamsson, let's go in and feature him as the player that we will follow from Team Sweden. Is a super veteran in this team. He's been at 7 WTCs. He actually played Necrons last year.
Yep.
He went 6 wins, 0 losses, 1 draw, and he actually was, can we say, the bus thrower in that tournament. They just threw him out. He was supposed to meet anything and just not lose big, but he actually came home with 6 wins.
Yes.
He was struggling against Valentin. I know that Valentin from Germany is a great player, but I assume that the Polish star player here, who actually is... oh, sorry. Give me 1 second here. We are not facing Germany again, even though maybe at this point we would have liked to. So he would actually face Tomasz. What do you think about Kalle versus Tomasz?
I mean, the German Necron player is one of the best players in the world on Necrons as well. I mean, and Tomasz obviously is the Necron guy. So this will be fantastic. The Necron list that he runs is one of the most interesting Necron lists I ever seen so far. So Kalle will gonna have to dig deep. He's gonna have to find maximum damage. He's gonna have to pick up those destroyers all at once and send them to the Netherworld, because they all have characters that can raise them, characters that come back. This will be fantastic.
It sure will be. So here we have Team Sweden. They have started the matches now, going through the army list against Team Poland. Hopefully we will get some more good pictures here when War Games is starting their stream, because we are restreaming them. They are right now in just a break.
Yeah, we see Björn here in the foreground.
He's not on the picture.
Oh, he's playing against Sisters. So Björn against Sisters, I see now.
Yeah, we will very soon also be able to show you on stream all the match pairings here.
Yeah.
They are actually, I got thumbs up from Elias, who's been a superb worker in this Veizla stream. He will also commentary the final round. And here we are with Klasse. How do you feel right now as the pairings are coming up here momentarily?
Excited. I feel blessed. I mean, I get to sit here in a chair, drink coffee, and watch the best Warhammer played in the world. Just in front of my nose. I'm very, very happy.
All right, and here we see, we will actually have Jesper on his Dark Angels facing Lucas on Custodes. Jesper played Custodes last year, This time he's going up against Custodes with his Dark Angels. We will see, is this the counter pick against Dark Angels? Because Jesper, John Lennon and others have been completely dominant on the Dark Angels. Arguably have been the strongest army up until this point.
It could have been. It could have been Poland says, let's get the Dark Angels off the board. Let's give them the Custodes. It's going to be a close game. Jesper probably wins it, I want to say.
I think so too, but can take a lot.
It's not going to take all the points. That's it. That's how I feel about that one.
You think it's already a mistake?
No. Not that. We see what happens further down the line.
All right.
It's just interesting.
Joel Larsson on Chaos Demons. He prevailed yesterday. This time he's going up against Sisters. Will the Sister player have the profile against the Chaos Demons?
He's not playing Sisters. He's playing Mason.
Yeah, who is...
On.
Is this incorrect, you say?
Yeah.
All right, apologies. Let's check here with the production if he really plays Sister, because that would be strange.
Mason. Is it Mason? Demon Sister. That's weird. Let's see here. Who is Poland?
No,
that's Maciek. Where's Mason? Michael. Maciek. No. Let's see here. Just bear with me.
no, but this is Maciek. He's playing Thousand Suns, isn't he?
Yeah. No, but that's Maciek. Let's see here. Just bear with me so we don't say anything that's bad. But I'm fairly sure that...
Patrick and Mason are the same. We get here directly from the support here.
Yeah.
From the Twitch TV's channel. Sorry for the confusion here.
Yeah. Just bear with me.
So it is Sisters.
Oh, it is
this
Sisters.
is correct.
Okay.
Apologies, this is the correct matchup.
I'm just a known. Pumba is not his real name after all.
All right, and then we have Björn Eriksson on the Imperial Knights facing Pumba on Thousand Suns. I think this can be a good one for Björn, actually.
Yeah.
And then we have Axel Rudén. He will go up against the Put Space Wolves. Wasn't that what you were predicting? Could be a good matchup for Axel Rudén.
No.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think it's a good accent. I mean, he's not going to get locked into to wolf jail, but the wolves can basically kill everything without any problems. And Axel is a veteran. He's probably practiced. I mean, for me, I'd be like, oh no, this is not good. So we see. He's a very melee-heavy army, so maybe
Axel can trick him. We will see.
Maybe it's tricky. He has a lot of fight
but
first.
But it will be hard for him to shoot and jump back and not get charged. That's
No. Exactly. He's not going to have that because the space was going to be in his face. There's not going to be a lot of space on the board where he can hide. They're going to be chasing down his transports. It will be a very sweaty game.
And then we have the captain, the playing captain Jonathan on his Sisters facing Skark on CSM. What a super match to see. And we know Skark will shoot. We know that Jonathan will melee. That's going to be a spicy one, to say the least.
Skark will shoot. Skark also has the 10 warp talents that pop up, eat some Sisters, goes back into the sky. Yeah. I mean... Sisters shoot good. Well, shoot good too, you know. And they both move and shoot. They both have fire, like assault. Yeah, good luck both. I have no idea.
Yeah. And then we have Kalle Abrahamsson that we will follow on his Thousand Suns versus Tomasz on the Necron. Last time Kalle were not able to beat Valentine. Will he be able to do it this time? This will be an interesting. And then Olof Svensson against Jakob on the Grey Knights. I think that Olof played yesterday also Grey Knights versus France, if I'm not incorrect. And I know that he was not super happy with his performance.
It was an 11-9, but was it against
Grey Knights?
Sorry,
it was Death Guard.
No,
Maybe it was actually against...
No.
He hasn't played this matchup.
No, I don't think... I don't think so. I'm just thinking if he has the AP to go through.
If he has a profile, but
yeah,
we know the dwarves are shooting hard.
The dwarves are pretty tough actually versus Grey Knights because they're normally strength 6 and the dwarves of course have a high toughness. So it will be very, very interesting.
For sure, and we can also see here Sebastian Larsson on the Chaos Knights facing Michael Duda. But let's see now if we actually...
AdMech.
On the AdMech. Let's see if we can get in the player microphones here.
Yeah. It might be interesting actually, AdMech, because he has a lot of indirect.
It's on me, sorry.
We can hear Kalle here.
Okay. I have placed a scout. You can place another unit.
We're actually going to do this to see if we can restart the two microphones, because the receivers actually sometimes can fix it. So give it a moment here while we're tuning in. Please continue. Let's see here actually before we go there. No, he hasn't started yet, our lovely friend here at War Games. So sorry, we can't show you any pictures because the co-stream is not up yet.
Soon. Soon. Here we have our demons setting up in camera.
It's not a picture.
Ah, it's not a picture.
And it's also the
Why is this?
run and do actions with
Yeah, I know.
and you have immortals, I have two Rubikai.
Yep. Maybe this one here. Not this one, sorry. This one goes here. Should be covering this objective.
You don't have to see.
No. So he's 18 inches to the end of the objective. I'm gonna position him a little bit better. I just need to see where the braids go, right? So.
We're trying to fix the graphics
Right,
here, sorry for it.
My intent here I don't want this line.
That's fine. I cannot shoot him turn one. No way.
Nope.
To be shot by this line.
Both.
Right, so you need to get in front of here to shoot.
Perfect. It's on you still. Are you still placing?
Yeah, we can do it because I have like one guy there.
My arcing vortex goes to here.
Yeah.
I don't want this line. How far up can I go? I don't want this line.
Yep. So this line is like here.
So here's fine,
Yes.
like so.
Yes. I'm gonna check if I move. So if I just move. I cannot. If I
Advance, you can.
advance,
All right,
shoot,
sorry for that. This is what we are seeing right now. So we don't have anything from the table from the War Games 1. They don't really care about this match at this very moment, but hopefully they will tune in very soon.
I mean,
every one of these players.
We're listening to the deployment between Kalle
yeah.
and his opponent.
I cannot shoot it from like afar. I need to get.
yeah.
But you can note very good
That's all we
conversations
want
about
right now.
angles, making sure that everybody's on the same page when it comes to where you're setting up. Clear communication is the key to Warhammer 40k.
Probably see this guy, but to shoot him, you need to be close. Or in. Yeah, I think you can see
Did
here,
you
right?
just put a green check mark on Poland?
But the range is.
That's probably
is like-
Adam.
Yeah. It's you need to be close.
They've been wrong
Yeah.
so far.
I know.
Nah, but I gotta say, I'm not super impressed with Sweden's pairings. I feel that there are many matches that would be challenging. I'm a bit worried about Joey Larsson. I think Björn Eriksson will get some challenge. We talked about Axel Rudem, that would
That was
be
good. I
spicy.
didn't see them.
I can also see Sisters having a hard
No.
time versus CSM. I think
This
Kalle will do a
box.
better match versus
Like the
Necrons,
line
though.
is-
Yeah, I think so too. I think whatever mistakes he did against Germany, he's not going to repeat. This is his redemption game,
yeah.
and I think he will perform a lot better. Kalle
sorry.
as well did not play
I wouldn't shoot at
perfect
them.
Wouldn't have, but
versus, was it the Grey Knights against France? He could have won that game instead of having a draw. But I think, what was it? He forgot to
yeah.
put a unit on an objective or something, and that lost him that game. So, yeah. Kalle
My
is
banana counter.
normally a hammer. He's very good. He's the most practiced person on his army in Team Sweden. He's been
I
playing
already
Thousand
ate,
Suns
so,
since probably October or something.
No.
So-
tournament.
Yeah, he has a lot of
Be like
reps.
this.
Yeah.
We could see against France that he did some small mistakes.
I'm gonna just double
Maybe
check
lost
if
the
I can
match
do
there
it.
with 5 points that he should have got.
Well, he
but
got a
that's
draw, but-
Warhammer. Those
Yeah.
things always happen.
No, he can play perfect. That's the aspiration. Maybe you never played a perfect game, but you should try and play perfect. So
like here.
there were still some points there he could have got.
Exactly. We both have a
And for you at home here,
For some
turning
reason.
into twitch.tv or watching this
Yep.
afterwards on
I'm placing
YouTube,
my,
we are on the final day on the World
Lord,
Team
is that here?
Championship in
Yeah.
Warhammer 40k from Belgium, Mechelen. We are unfortunately not able to have full control over this match as we are restreaming from Joe and the Wargame team. They currently have not tuned in and zoomed in on the actual match, so they are doing actually their predictions currently on their end. But here you have the matchups. I think we have gone through it. I think we can say this will be a challenge for Sweden. What do you say, Klasse? Do you like the pairings from Sweden's perspective?
I like some pairings. I like some pairings. Let's see what did they give? They gave Adeptus Mechanicus a green check mark over a Chaos Knight.
Yeah, we can go over to this lovely graphic
Yeah,
and these green boxes. So,
I'm looking
according
at-
to War Games, they believe that the Necrons will beat the Thousand Suns from Sweden, meaning the match that we will follow. They think that Jonathan's Adaptasoritas will beat Skark's Chaos Space Marines. They're actually called Shooting Marines, pretty funny.
I think that our knight
then-
will beat Tusks.
And then we will have Imperial Knights winning against Thousand Suns. I think from Björn's perspective, we agree. They say that Adeptus Mechanicus will win against Sebastian Larsson's Chaos Knights. But I think maybe,
I don't think
as
that.
always with these Americans, they know not so much about these knights. I think that Chaos Knights with Sebastian Larsson, that's not a given at all, even though Michael Duda has done so great on Mechanicus. Well, we will see. They believe that the sisters will beat Joel Larsson, and I also think that will be a hard one.
I think that this is one of the matches I want Joe to play. Because Joel is still fairly new to Warhammer, but he sure has played a lot into Sisters.
Let's listen in on the players now, and finally we have the picture of the deployment zone. Deployment, we are about half into it.
While you were doing that.
I'm really keen because I haven't thought about what Uther does there. So yeah, tell me what Uther does to that matchup.
So I did the drop of my 5 Rubricae back here then.
But yeah, in my pairings, in my breakdown, I think I have
4 drops.
Poland winning by about 10 to 12 points. So that is about a 96, 98, somewhere in there.
Yeah. All right, well, we're in for a good one, guys.
And that's literally due to two greens.
All right, maybe we can also get up a second screen for you, Klasse, so you can comment a bit on what we have seen here. But we can see the one Mutalisk in the top right. We can see one Mutalisk middle on the right side. We can see... Oh, here is also another angle.
Yeah. Important to know in this, in Awaken Dynasty, you see as raids, they are actually harder to kill these raids than it is when they are in Canoptic Court, because they have the stealth, they with Detective Answer, and he gives them -1 to hit, so it's even tougher.
I hear they're kind of savages though. I wouldn't want to rumble. I wouldn't want to rumble with the Swedes.
All right, let's see if we also can solve this part.
Well, I can always shoot for once, but I'm not going to.
Of course, Thousand Sons have flamers, so they don't really care about stuff, and also Doombolt. They look angry at them, and well, they have a Phenope. We'll see.
Yeah. That's fine.
I'm very much into the idea that nothing beats Thousand Sons. That's my impression when I play against them. So anybody who can tech for them and maybe have an army that's anti-Thousand Sons, respect, chapeau.
Exactly.
Finally able to tune into the stream. Appreciate here from the Twitch chat, Disco Roda. Oh, it's my lovely friend Vlad. I'm happy that you also can tune in. Unfortunately, we're not seeing Sisters this time, but we do have a fantastic match here between Thousand Sons and the Necrons, and we can see the cool Necrons here in the left corner.
Yeah. These are the anti-infantry guns, and they should have a guy with the rest orb as well, the lead. I think it runs 3 of the 2 heavy shooter ones and 1 anti-infantry one, and I think they all have the rest of guy, or maybe it's only 2, but they have characters attack.
And it's something that we could have gone through a bit before, but actually didn't do it, so let's do it right now very quickly here. We have here Kalle's Thousand Sons list. What do you say about that one?
It's very standard, the new meta Thousand Sons list. He has the 3 Mutalisk Vortex Beasts.
2 inches.
He has enough Cabal points to do what he wants to do. He has the Forge Fiend tech, so he can move the Forge Fiend with the Cabal points and shoot it. He has some scoring with some Sangors. He's got all the good enhancements. Arcane Vortex, we all love that thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Thousand Sons.
Okay, if I go like this.
But it's not a completely standard list.
It's the new meta. It's the new standard Thousand Sons.
Okay,
all right, let's also go over then to the Necron list.
Oh yeah, here's the spies.
I know.
So we have the Chronomancer. He joins
if you could see
a unit of Immortals, and the fun thing is
it's fine.
that it has the Veil of Darkness. So let's say you're going for a secret mission. You can just teleport onto the opponent's deployment zone, shoot the Immortals, and then just walk onto the home objective. Bang! Secret mission achieved.
Do you like this Necron list?
I love this Necron list. This is a beautiful Necron list. It's got the Imotech for the extra CP. It's got the Locust Lords to go. Okay, so they only go with the heavy destroyers, I guess, because we didn't see that. It's got the Psychomancers. They are probably soloing, and they're the ones who can sort of point and take a battle shock with -1.
All right.
Very important tech. It's got the Scorpec Lord.
I'm doing my scout moves.
Thermal Bond. I think that's just it's not the 4.
So that is going first for Poland.
All right, they shake hands, they start here.
Oh, it must be the 4-up Feel of Pain, so it's completely unkillable.
Kalle to the right, we have Tomasz to the left. And Kalle once again seems to go first, or is this just the scout moves, I guess?
3.5 hours.
No, it's Kalle's going first.
That's why they were so
Kalle, of
keen
course,
to
is the
go
guy in the Swedish shirt with the propeller hat.
The signature of Team Sweden.
Is the word stressed? Stressed is the word.
Yeah.
So containment. Let's wait for secondaries.
One, like 2 games
I
away
think
from
it's
being
wrong here
champions.
because it says that Necrons has assassination and containment. I don't believe so.
It's been a long
No.
road to get here, guys. Not
Or
just this
it's,
week,
let's
but
see.
a
No,
lot of
Kalle's
work
moving
leading up.
models and he doesn't have any.
The style points absolutely go
Yes,
to Team Sweden.
because you
Propeller
fight
hats
on the end.
Yes,
cut,
so you can take the middle and spawn the end.
Like how many points does the propeller have?
Pretty safe.
Probably about at least 3 points, right? At least 3.
Yes, so you can take the middle and spawn the end.
So going first for the Necrons, pretty big. Of course, they're not hypercrypt, so they don't really worry about the first turn, second turn disadvantage.
All
and
right.
the ritual is always good for going first.
And who are these little fellows? These must be
Just got to
the
spread that web of
Yeah, I think it's the other half of the Dominions.
Yeah.
is off to the races.
Because you split.
55 points or something like that?
No, it's a unit of 10, but you put the good guns into the transport, and then the other ones can sort of
And by the way,
chill out and screen stuff.
every card could potentially matter.
But
in this
if
round.
these
We
graphics
saw
are
in
correct,
the
it
US
seems
Poland
like Tomasz
round
is starting,
yesterday
though.
that Just a couple of
Yes,
one
but
secondary.
alright.
Yeah.
Yeah,
scored for
scout
5
move. I
points.
mean, the
That could have
cultists do a
potentially been
scout
the
move, I
difference
think.
in that being a
So that's
draw.
why.
So there's a lot of drama here. Every
This
draw
problem when you don't have your own stream. Sorry, guys.
Create a poll, right? So this is going to be somewhere here.
One of the surprises and Team Australia. Of course,
Är det
it's
löst
weird
nu
to
då?
say that for Team Australia,
Är det löst nu då? Är det löst nu?
So, but it was very much assumed that this team was going to be taking a step back from the upper echelons of the competitive scene, and they've worked back there over the years. But they've definitely known to show
And you
that the
containment.
Aussies can hang at every
The line, because I know you told, who see him. You're gonna go here.
Yes, to be perfect fair, I am shooting.
Yeah, no, it's
You know it.
Necrons go first. And it was just the scout moves that Kalle was doing.
Apologies, it seems like you've had the sounds from Joe and the War Games guys all the time here when we've been on camera. So apologies for that, but it should be muted now so we can get a much cleaner and better experience.
Oh, yes, apologies.
Yep.
Only those two bigs don't fit underneath.
Okay.
Those two bigs. It just goes here. And can you measure for me how far this beast and this beast can move with their normal move, so 12? Yeah, and can you, so 12, and then can I pick a dice? Of course. 12 and 6. I don't want to get hit by the mortals because they are in movement, not shooting, so when you push, it doesn't work. And the other one will be less than that, right?
Yes, over here.
Yeah. So that's this. Yep.
They're fencing with the rulers with the measuring tape.
Here. Yeah, I think we will not have coherency if I do that.
All right.
It's gonna advance for what?
So secure no man's land and containment. Secure no man's land, easy. You control one objective marker in no man's land. So you just need to get onto the one in center.
You will
done.
be at all times. If you say if you have to like be somewhere, then sure. But other than that, no.
And okay, containment. Yeah.
And here.
Yep.
Containment is a little bit tricky.
He's gonna be doing
We
May
can
I-
set up our own
Let's
graphics
place
on
the objective first before we move things.
Yeah.
Be on it. It's easy.
Containment is a well. I mean, it's at the end of your turn, so you can do it. Basically, you have to be along the battlefield edges and not in your deployment zone. I mean, it is completed immediately, but whoever you put out there, turn 1, it's probably a one-way journey. You either need some real trash or some sort of loan up thing to go and do it. And he doesn't really have any trash in his list.
Now maybe that is the hard part.
They always bring some
Oh, the
X factor,
Necrons,
they
yeah,
always
no
willing
trash.
to innovate,
No, but I
push
mean, normally
the,
you have something like
push the envelope, so to speak.
Yeah,
And they're actually
some
very proud
death
of this
marks,
story.
or maybe not in this. I mean, not in this dynasty, but they have some flayed ones or something. That's cheap. That gets you like
on the other side
sayonara,
of things, on Sweden's
Godspeed,
side,
gets me 5
it's-
points.
It's more traditional.
And see you next game.
Of course, he's got those
But
three
he doesn't have that really.
But,
I mean, he has the little
nothing
locust
too
guys, I
crazy.
think,
Only
for
one
40
Infernal
points.
Master is
One of each, right?
Yeah, the one Infernal Master is the only real delineation of the beaten path.
oh.
Yep,
He
I
has
agree.
armor, which a lot of other
If you don't walls and stuff, right?
Agree? Perfect.
So work, I assume inside here. Move. Let's say 8. So you
We did get some feedback from the Swedish coach that they're pretty neutral about the pairings. They're not like super pleased, but they're not totally unhappy either, which is basically the impression that I got as well when I saw it. I saw some good matchups where we can get some points, and I saw some matchups where it's going to be hard to get some points, but our player experience will hopefully not give up big points to them.
I touched it.
That's okay. Go ahead. You're back.
So-
You're out of jail. You
So
can
the
touch
puck
the
is
screen.
just outside
Top
his
games,
deployment
top
zone, right there,
tables,
as you can see.
tough
He's put
matches.
one right-
Yeah, what did you think? You're playing Poland.
Exactly.
Stop
Sorry
you.
again here for
That's not
the
nice.
sound
Good
issues.
goal.
We will try to
11
fix it
points,
as
a good
much as
start.
we can.
But I'm going to do one goals.
Does Kalle actually have the official Muta list? I think he actually is. He's probably the only one at the entire tournament who doesn't have a proxy of the Muta. Everybody else has some sort of 3D print or something.
I'm going to just roll advance
Team-
for the little shot guys behind. If they roll really well, I might push them, but I'm not sure.
All of Team Sweden has beautiful armies.
Okay.
Seems to be a point of pride. They're all pro-painted.
Yes.
Looks gorgeous on the table.
Here, so it's up.
Magnus is very, very nice. Look at naked Magnus.
I'm going to roll advance for that.
Rar, such a sexy beast. He's also a little bit pride,
Advantage
but
is
you know,
that
it's Magnus.
of the base like here. And you see me.
Look at those pecs.
That happened. This is gonna stay here.
Perfect.
So I go to scoring. I do secure for 5.
Yep.
And containment for 6.
Yep.
Yeah. So he did have the little Scorpic guy
Next turn, right?
that he sent out on a one-way mission.
You don't do any. You come on point now. 2.
Now,
And it's my time to draw. And now
That's
I
the
draw.
trash. So he's
Yeah, yeah.
taking out the trash for containment for 6.
Draw.
It's a good strong turn for the Necrons. All points matter, and they got a lot of points there.
Yeah, a really strong opening round here from Tomasz on the Necrons.
And they did not have to spend that many resources. I mean, 6 points. It's good for.
None of them
And-
easily.
Yeah, we tried to fix that from the Twitch chat, Nyx Fox, but unfortunately they were not willing to have a compromise and move one on the table so we can feature 2 matches of this potential final between Team Sweden and Team Poland.
Really good counter secondaries for Sweden. Secure no man's land, so control something in middle. And then it was overwhelming force. Hey, kill stuff on objectives.
Thing for you.
And look, there's some Necrons on the middle objective. But did he manage to get the raids there?
Yeah.
I think he managed to get the raids there. Ah, okay, that's a problem.
Australians, that's 9 inches.
Bit of a crouch picture.
That's 9 inches apparently.
Those things happens all the time. Also remember to go into
Okay, fine.
It's gonna be over here. If I do.
Discord on /Veizla because there you have also direct live updates from Matthias, who is on site following and supporting Team Sweden. He has also painted the Dark Angels together with Jesper. So go into our Discord and you can actually see more insights what's happening on the other tables.
Try kill Braves, that's true.
I'm not going to kill him. But the thing is,
Yeah, no, I thought he put something else, but he only has the raids, and they're behind a wall,
Yeah, I know.
and
Will,
they're gonna be
I know.
super hard to kill because
Still my time.
he might kill the one on top of the objective, but then he's not going to get more shots onto the rest of the guys in there. I mean, of course, he should kill the one on top of the objective because you want to stop the opponent from scoring points. But to get overwhelming force is probably going to be a dud, which is sad because it's a good secondary. You can only score at least 3 on it.
We know that Kalle's army can almost do anything. They are magicians. They can sprint over the battlefield super quickly. How would you say a Slaughterfest when they're going to start to trade? Can really the Necrons afford to trade versus Thousand Suns?
I can't.
They can't put them here.
That way.
Here are my Necrons into your face. Of course, they will die. But Necrons, I mean, if I'm playing against Thousand Suns, I wouldn't mind playing Necrons because, hey, they come back. They regrow. All these little mortals that the Thousand Suns spread out, like vortex beasts in the movement phase and all of this, they just regrow. It doesn't really matter. Like one mortal here, one mortal there. Necrons are like little cute. If you're elves,
I mean,
they hurt. My expensive models die. Necrons are like, yeah, who cares? We'll be back.
Kalle is throwing the tape measurement there. Is that frustration?
No.
He's a man of
Maybe he's probably been injecting coffee since 6 o'clock in the morning and shaking a bit. That's what I've been trying to do.
Yeah, warmer matches
Get
are
hyped.
really starting early. Okay, let's see here what Kalle actually will do.
Yeah. He has overwhelming force. Kill things on objective. The only things on objective are on the home field or the one raid sort of poking out in the middle. But as soon as, but he can only get one gun. I mean, something. He's gonna have issues. I guess he can shoot indirect onto the other ones, but is that gonna kill all the raids through a Feel No Pain?
Probably not.
And an invul? No.
And Wraiths being such a unit has been super strong, but did get nerfed quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to, he can go there and melee them with Magnus, but I mean, Magnus gonna die then, and then the game is over.
Kinda is. Okay, let's see what Kalle from Sweden is doing.
6. Can you get 5 OT on this?
Moving in with the Mutalist into the middle objective 6. And they shoot hard, but he did advance. But do they have
okay, so he might be thinking of meleeing with, but he needs to shoot them. No, he's not gonna. He just wants to be on the objective, I think.
He did advance with it.
He did advance, okay. He didn't use the Cabal points to move it again or whatever.
Could have done though.
Yes. And that's a thing that just can happen.
But that's in the shooting phase, so it's a bit early, so he didn't do that.
So it's a 7. No, because it's in my whatever phase. It's in my, after the Balchok step.
It's start of the command.
So I'm going to run my Arcane Vortex.
Very intense moment right now.
He's running the sorcerer with Arcane Vortex, but he's not going to do anything, right?
Kalle from Sweden, going second in turn 1.
They will
Round
11
6 versus Poland. This might be for the gold medalist, facing the reigning champions Team Poland.
I'm going to be outside of town from Wraiths, so you cannot mortar wound me.
You need to be outside of 9, because I need to move back. So if you're outside of 9, I can't mortar.
I'm outside of 10, I am not touching them first.
Yeah.
I don't want you coming in over there and shooting them with your
Angle is like this, but you can also just push me back.
I'm gonna push you back, but I also don't want you
I think the
coming
two
in.
players have found nice communication right now.
And that's gonna be
Yeah, they both know what each other's armies does. So they are talking about, I'm doing this to prevent you doing that, so there's not going to be any gotchas, and then they agree about the placement. There's nothing worse than talking to a client, to a opponent, and realizing like, but I told you I was going to do that, and the opponent was like, oh, I didn't remember.
No.
I mean, it's
To land for any.
clear communication. Both agree what's happening. That's how you should play Warhammer 40k. So there are no like.
If you kill some Braves, I might get like someone close.
Not gonna.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Yep.
D is gonna spawn point because they're flat line and.
So you want to spawn the point?
Point on the. No, here.
Okay, that's another thing that he can do.
They're gonna. Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe
I know.
Kalle is looking for another line here. Instead of just
One
being,
time.
you know, the big bad Thousand Sons that kills everything. Maybe he says, fine, I'll win on points.
Yep.
Up to here.
I'm gonna spawn all the points, try not score you.
I mean, we play Warhammer, but to be honest, it is point hammer.
Yeah, you're not a very dynamic army. I mean, you have one Veil of Darkness,
So I'm fine with
and
that.
that's the only explosive movement that you have. So I'm just gonna start doing points, and you're gonna have to come to me.
Yeah, and we can show actually what's going on here.
Because I don't think the Myson started creating any points.
He's not gonna shoot this.
This is crucial
One important
battle,
thing is-
it's the ritual,
If you
and
have
it's a swift
objective
action.
Or is it my no?
And
Is it
you
Myson?
leave me
Yeah, it was Myson, right?
here to
Or what's his
guys.
name?
I'm not sure if I have space, but
So from the Twitch chat, because Nanitas is that unfortunately we were not able to get one of the tables between Team Sweden and Poland, and War Games is only covering this match, which we then are restreaming. We would have hoped that we could have had a separate, we could have shown two of these matches, but right now it's a restream.
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
Team Sweden was not against playing on two tables.
I mean, you do 2-3 rooms and then
I'm pretty sure Poland would have been okay with it as well to run between, but it is what it is.
Stalker was in.
It's quite a long distance between.
Like quite a bit of damage.
Yeah,
We see
but
some
just without the stalker, I'm happy with it.
yellow spots in the far away, and that's Team Sweden from
These
where we're
guys are
sitting
gonna
right
wait
now.
for their time to shine, which is not now. I don't think
I love this
it's
Magnus.
but
Look at sexy Magnus.
Screening enough.
It's screening it off. I mean, a bit further. It's screening it off, so you can't get anything interesting in here.
Okay, one thing I see is those guys can just go like out here and start shooting at him.
Oh, these were the big guns.
No, those are.
Oh, big.
I can show you an angle. So my angle is.
You can see
Probably
the opening
gonna be
firing
like-
lines from the Mutalist just
hold it,
straight
please.
down through the
So my
objectives.
angle is like
No, it's just moving it.
to the left. Yeah, don't bend it.
You have the
I'm
Mortals with the
acting
plus,
as my camera.
with the
Okay, I know, I understand.
So it's like this then, and then
Chronomancer
he gets screening out.
ready to pop out and fly.
Can we take this off?
You see the Technomancer in the background attached to the Wraiths, ready to grow them back once they take some damage.
There we go.
Necrons can be so frustrating to play against.
And
Because basically here you need enough damage to kill all of the Wraiths in one activation, and there's very few things in Warhammer that can do that.
And start shooting at this guy.
yep. I mean, that's what you're gonna do.
I did not see any Death Company in in the Thousand Sons list.
They could be needed. But explain once again, if you don't kill all of the Wraths in
They just
one
come back. They just come back.
all of them just regrow back.
Well, you have the Technomancer, we bring them back, and you can also do a strat in Awakened Dynasty to do the reanimation protocols. And of course, they do have the reanimation protocols
I can't give you
at the beginning
10
of
points
their
primary round.
turn, so
So
they
I get
will
5 points.
return.
My objective goes down here.
So I'm thinking what the plan is here, probably just to take the objective and hold it and throw away a whelming force.
They have all.
It's sad. There's nothing else I think on objectives. Nope.
I'll just not have Magnus on it because why would I? And not Ahriman.
Even with, I mean, overwhelming force would be such a good draw later on in this game, because then you have all this like 6 objectives created, everybody's holding things, and bang, you pick it up, and it doesn't, it has 5 points as a limiter.
No. But I
So
for just reasons.
it's a shame.
Because if you battle shock, at least I get some points.
It would have been a good point
Down with
getter
my
later on.
movement. I'm gonna thunder stomp you guys.
He is moving in hard here.
He's moving in, yeah, but he's not
1 damage.
doing a lot of
Yeah, it's
killing the little
it doesn't matter. I mean, it's
what is it, locust
yeah.
destroyers, the small ones that are sort of the only trash pieces that
Oh,
the
that
Necrons
was a bad
have.
reroll.
Yeah.
Could be good. 5.
I'm not shooting them. I don't want to kill. I can't kill a brave actually, because I'm gonna shoot him into them because why not? I mean, if I kill one, it's
Oh yes, hex marks. All right. Or
+4 for 9 shots. Hitting on 4.
Come on, Kalle now. Let's do some damage.
AP2, 2 damage.
And then on my control because it goes corrupt. So 1,000 practice on treatments. Takes 3, so just the spectacular.
Like I said, it doesn't really matter.
no, they just come back.
I don't have any more shooting I want to do anyways, so I think that is my turn. I am going to score no man.
Let's see if we can
5,
get
and I-
Tomasz' microphone to work right now.
Oh, well,
Is he keeping or throwing away overwhelming force?
yes.
I would actually consider keeping overwhelming force here.
I go up his CP because of that.
No, he
Wait,
threw it
wait.
away. He threw it away.
Go to
Because I mean, next turn he will have to get some points on it. I guess it's it's only I mean, it's 5 points. Yeah, we see.
First I draw cards.
and now I go up to 4 CP as well because new round. And you score 5 primary.
No, you don't know me yet. Because I
Oh yeah.
From the Twitch chat, because Nanin says,
only 2 points.
I think actually this Magnus, even though it doesn't have the red skin, looks amazing.
Yeah, this Magnus looks super nice. He's very prideful.
So don't need to kill.
Without saying anything, when it's cool.
Difficult, but still doable.
All right, so we can see here
Throw a button shock from the
that
commander.
Tomasz from Team Poland has a bit of a commanding lead
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I
But
do. Okay.
Kalle went second,
now I
so he
reanimate
should be able to score more
Did
points in the end
because we
potentially.
animator.
Potentially, yes.
So that's
And like he did not. I would have want to see Kalle actually kill off those locust destroyers, the cheap 30 points ones. They were doing
I'm gonna put him in the same
the
spot.
containment. Even if he would have gone off a little bit in order to do it, it's just because it will stop the possibility of Tomasz to very easily get the other action secondaries.
Let's just be good here and we talk to each other. As soon as we touch that, we talk.
Hopefully they can remove the graphics here so we can see what's actually going on in this game.
Okay, I'll move over here. Can I get like a dice or something?
So, recover assets, engage on all fronts.
I can move 8 easily, so I will just go.
So engage,
On the
of
slightest
course,
angle possible.
stay without of 6 out of the
I'll just
center.
go like a-
Recover assets again.
This guy was standing like here.
So if you do
Go.
an action in your deployment zone, your opponent's deployment zone, which you're not going to do, but in no man's land.
This.
Time on me.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
If there's any problem with time, I'm happy to give you time.
And you know what? Say, we're not allowed to say that here, but
You're not allowed?
But if something happens, you can forget 3 days.
Because, you know, forget a little bit.
I don't see it's true.
Okay, so I really don't want to give you additional primary.
Magnus still in double move. Plus move.
Yeah, I
Just want to be clear about it.
He's gonna go back in the place he was. Nothing fancy. You're gonna send it this turn. I need Vraiz to be positioned well.
All right, here's an update, class on the current standing. We can see it's Jonathan taking a commanding lead there versus Skark on the CSM. Also, Björn is a bit up.
I love Mutalux.
And we actually can see that Custodes versus Jesper is taking 20 points.
No one knows this, right?
Except Magnus is the 4th.
I mean, it's still turn 2 max, so it doesn't really matter. It can be you draw some bad secondaries, you can't do them, and suddenly you're behind in points.
100%.
It's a bit like this game. And also with this one, where you create your own objective,
I mean,
create your own adventure, as people joke. It's very explosive, the scoring turns.
So that's the angle.
Especially if you can get on to the objectives that your opponent has created.
But engage on all fronts cannot have been that great of a draw.
We'll see if he goes for it. He can probably go for 3 for a small engage. But again, I wish Kalle would have killed those little Scorpex, because again, he pulls out an action secondary and can do recover assets with them. So just looking at his lists, I think last turn when he couldn't do the overwhelming force, he could at least try to kill those to stop the easy scoring for Necrons, but we'll see.
You know how to move them.
Kalle is a much better player than me, so I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying
a lot better than me too.
I'm just saying what I probably would have tried to focus on.
Yeah. We saw there on the left head coach Johan Norman and Sami talking with the coach from Poland, and also Dag Samuelsson, one of the coaches of Sweden, talking with other coaches. So very friendly, very good match so far.
Yes. Dag is also a pretty good painter. He painted a Swedish Voten that you could see earlier on.
Yeah, amazing that Olof Svensson is playing.
Dag, could you put more objective boxes, please?
Tag on 6.
A couple of mine actually. Could you get mine?
I feel a lot
And
of
this is
tension in this match. Like it's just about to kick off, and then it will be a slaughter. What do you think, Klasse? Or will they be able to stay back and hold positions?
I think it will be. I think that Kalle has realized that Necrons are built for him to come in, bounce, and then get sort of run out of resources to stop. So instead he says, you know what? I'm just going to make all the objectives. I'm going to put my stuff onto them, and I'm going to tell you, you know what? Come get him.
I know.
You come to me. I'm standing on all the objectives.
We'll have a couple on the table, I'm sure.
Was it the Psychomancer you talked about?
Yeah, he has 2 Psychomancers, and they're just by themselves. They're not blown up or anything, so you should be able to kill them. Of course, they are in this dynasty. You can raise them once they've been killed once. So they're actually pretty good little action monkeys as well. And the additional benefit of suddenly when you need it, they can try and battle shock you with a -1, which can be very scary.
What? I will not overwatch, no.
Fine. So when they go out,
You don't have to put them out if you don't want to. I know where you are, I know what you're doing.
I just want to double check.
Yep. And the Psychomonster needs to be within one of the objective center, yes. I'll come.
Just in case. Put him down.
Isn't that within the center objective?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
No, it's fine. No, that's fine. I believe you. It's not 12 here, though. Not exactly 12 away from the center.
No, I can do it from this.
Yeah, but it's not 12.
So I need to be closer to him.
Yes.
But that's even better.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to help you.
Close Yeah, so the guy, if he's standing like here, he can move 1 inch back, like a little bit more than 1 inch, and I can go up. Because it's
on the second floor.
yeah, right.
Can all of them fit on the second floor?
Not all. I mean, just some of them. So I have a little bit more option
Let's
objective.
listen first here, Klasse.
yeah.
Like 1 or 2, right?
I agree.
All right, so we actually had head coach Johan Norman coming by here talking with me and Klasse. Sweden, if they have read the list the right way, they are happy with the pairings. And the interesting part is that in Jonathan's sister match versus Skark on Chaos Space Marines, tell me about it, Klasse. What had happened?
Oh, it's just funny. You know, Warhammer is a funny game. But basically that Jonathan went down one end to kill a tank with a full emulator and goes inside. Tried, bounced. Very sad. Should not have happened mathematically. And then another tank shot one of Skark's tanks from full. Something, it just randomly popping it from the other end. So it's like
Swinging
the thing you intend to do fails, but and then you unintentionally do it on the other hand with a castigator or something with autocannons. You manage to kill a vindicator and it's like, oops, I just wanted to plunk some wounds off.
Already, right? So
You're fine. I just had the luxury of redrawing.
And also, Johan thought that Dark Angels with Jesper maybe wasn't up to date, so we shouldn't be worried yet.
No.
For
Here you have the big boy. That's the Scorpic Lord.
I think
He's a beast because he given him an enhancement, so he has a 4-up feel no pain.
You could get. This is OC.
Are you in 1 inch of the wall then?
Yeah, well.
And he can come back to life.
Yeah,
I know.
So-
and I love this
Tomasz,
blue
OC?
shades on these.
Oh, it's very nice. Yes, yes.
So
for sure.
ideally, I want to have 4 plus. This, if you go, it's fine. This is 10.
Yes.
So 4, 14. So I need 8 guys.
Okay, he's trying to out OC. What is he trying to do?
I can do it, but I need to put guys here.
Let's see if you do.
I mean, you will not see me easily, but you can see it easier. Okay, you know what? I'll just go 2 guys more there.
Stupid,
Basically,
sexy Magnus.
Change movement, right? So.
He is a demon.
Yes. He's Irish. Even a big Oh my God. What happened to drunk coach? I had a beer already. I know. But one bear is no bear, yeah? Exactly.
Characters will be from the wall.
Carrots are 1 inch from the wall.
Move Sheras within range to them. Go here.
He moves back, yep.
So he gives armor protection.
Yes.
Picture now, we have Magnusson, also known as the famous. Hey, are you the
recover
famous
us,
drunk coach?
annoying.
Apparently, someone came up and spoke to him, and he made his day.
I got done first round, you dropped 11 points first round. You're not allowed to complain.
I know.
And if I kill your recover asset guy and he stands back up, you fail because you are removed from the table.
Stupid, sexy Magnusson.
With something against him. And now just send one is from the wall. You cannot target here. You need to like commit something faster. And still, my turn. I can get rid of it for 1 CP. So it's like
It's okay.
it's forced me to do stuff. Why not want to do?
Yeah, he's lined up a lot of shots from the big dudes onto a Mutalisk. Problem with Mutalisk, it's very, very difficult to know if you're going to kill it or not because it has the 5-up feel no pain and it has the 5-up invul. And you can do the re-roll
7, I'd say. touch me.
thing on it. So it's
8, so you can.
you never know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates.
Here,
Yep.
do I care about
And then, yep, sounds good.
you? Like an
Yeah, we know where they are.
It's coming closer with the raids. Not sure what he intends with that. I thought they were in a good position before.
4. So you're fine with
That looks like he's putting... Ah, okay. No, it was on the wrong. So basically he is moving the rates up a bit. Just needs to make sure he has the cohesion.
Yep.
Maybe he's trying to shoot the rate guns onto the Mutalis Vortex Beast, and that's the point. He wants to shoot it off from the objective and then get range with the guns, because they do have like
Of course you do.
devastating wounds pistols.
I have you figured for some guy who knows things.
He's not doing the annoying I fly over you and do mortals.
It's like a bomb drop.
Yeah, no, but it's funny because normally you don't even move the models, you just measure the distance. So I'm gonna fly over you, I'm gonna come back to exactly the spot I am. And you see here on the measuring tape I have the movement. Do you agree? Yes, yes. Okay, I'm just gonna roll the models because you're just gonna go to exactly the same spot that you've done. So you don't even touch the models, you just here's, you know, let's roll some mortals.
We're getting here from the Twitch chat from Fao, who has been with us, I think, almost all the 4 days. Thank you so much, Fao. No, Kalle is not drinking beer. I think that
Kalle could be drinking beer.
Wall of Team Sweden is very focused, and they really want to win this one. Kalle for sure is not unfamiliar with a couple of Jack Daniels. I think actually his funny information was that he's drank more Jack Daniels liters than the whole weight of the team. But he is focused, he is sharp. I don't think that Kalle will do a single mistake in this match.
Well, I mean, it's after 9 o'clock. Maybe you can have one beer just to ease your nerves. You're in Belgium.
That's true, but
a lot of people start their day with left or something.
that is true, my friend. At the same time, I do think that there will be a couple of beers in this evening, most likely.
And then,
And you'll have screen me back here.
yeah,
And if you win,
screening
Yes.
it might be champagne.
here. Maybe even like that.
Yeah, but first,
So it's harder to
Kalle
see.
needs to take down Tomasz Necrons, and Team Sweden needs to take down Team Poland. Not an easy task.
No.
This is the 6th round.
If you
Both teams are 4 wins, 1 draw.
right?
Yeah, but I do like the line that Kalle is taking.
Yeah,
that
it's
is
an amazing one.
That is using the mission of the game, create objectives, and just try and outscore. Don't try and run into them and try and kill them all over the place, as a lot of thousands of players feel like they have to do. Just take it calm, win on points. If the Necrons expose something, take it.
You know what? Because you can get guys here.
Also lovely from the Twitch chat with Strife
I'll just
Bongo.
move shares here.
The names of Kalle's Vortex Beasts are Aladdin and Paris.
So can go here.
That's 2 chocolate boxes
Just
from
so
Sweden.
that
Yes,
The Aladdin box and the Paradise box.
Exactly.
you will not have.
And it has 2 layers always.
Yes.
So you.
I thought first I was thinking like, did he mention that like Disney princesses or something? You know, like,
That's fine.
Okay, let's see. Thomas is moving in here.
That's good.
Jonathan doing good. Björn is also having a commanding lead here.
yeah,
And we can
kicking
see
ass.
that it seems like Jesper is a bit behind. But he's going second.
Yeah, but also it could be that one person has not done the scoring yet when they take the exact points.
I mean, he probably did 14 points in the
Olaf
third round.
versus Grey Knights is
Not a good opening for the dwarves.
no. I mean, no, and Olaf doesn't have the melee dwarf, so it's a little bit concerning.
Yeah, that's fine.
10 wounds remaining here.
Check one thing.
Yes.
So here we have the Swedish teams playing.
No way. Okay. So
In your shoot phase, I'm going to be spending
4 euros. Yeah.
a couple of points.
I'm excited over Alex and Joel to see what happens in those matchups,
I have
because they are 2 of our dark horse teams, the Demons and the Dark Elder.
Doing mortals. I was thinking about if guy can get
Guy.
half range, then I would get 4 roll to hit, so I fish a couple of littles.
Yeah.
But if I want to go up, if I want to stay like this, I don't
you're
have
too
enough.
close. I know. No point in. What should I shoot first?
Immortals. So it's
Look how he strung his rates all the way down to the reanimator, I guess, to be in range of the aura.
hit 6 are littles.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of. That's very, very good hit.
Fails. Now 6s, but
That's
4
a lot
roll
of them.
because you're not.
Yeah, but littles. I used all his 6s on the last roll. Good.
8.
Yep, it's AP2 because Sharaz is near.
Yes. I have a 4-up save, goes to a 5-up inven.
Yep. Just roll it.
I pass 2. I fail 6.
Yep.
I have a 5-up spinal plane. And I pass 2, so I take 4 more damage. I go down to 6.
I'm gonna check for this guy. 5. Yeah. So the character was not going up, not doing anything fancy, so he just would be in range to play.
Yes.
17 from where he stands.
But,
Right?
okay, yeah, sure. If you, yes.
Number 4 on 6s with reroll.
We don't want Kalle to lose this Mutualist.
Okay. 1 damage. Yeah, so 1 more.
And that's 5.
A blast gun, 6. 3 shots. On 3 because it's
Yeah, lead.
6s. Reroll. 1 more, 82.
All right, let's see here now.
3 shots with the big gun from the Stormlord. Hits all. Wound on 5 because strength 6.
Come on.
But what happened there?
Sorry, what?
He rolled a 5 and a 2,
Yeah.
and then he just took 4 and rerolled.
AP4.
Yeah, because he hit on 2s. It's the Stormlord. It was the hit.
Ah, that's
I
good.
thought he said on 5s.
No, he won some 5s.
Okay.
Yes, the Stormlord. Imotech.
All right, all right. I shouldn't react on those things because I
No,
do not know them.
they know it a lot better.
Yeah. That 6-inch range is such a...
Okay.
Yep.
Will the Mutalist in the middle objective be able to survive or not? Shouldn't even be able to survive.
6s.
Like I said, it's swingy. You never know what you're gonna get. Can be the
Not the
worst.
best roll here from Tomasz. when
He's
he needs
looking.
damage.
He's looking for dead wounds, so he hits on 4s. So it's
Hitting on 2s. Go ahead. Lethal on 5.
So lethals, yeah. So all hit.
3s, rerolling 1s. I will reroll this.
Yeah.
is he overwatching or what's
I
happening?
use my first reroll. No.
6 damage.
Oh,
Oh, this is the last
Oh.
thing you're shooting here, yeah?
Sharaz could shoot you.
he's doing
Snake eyes
saves.
there.
Doing saves.
I have 1 wound left.
Ooh, 1 wound. Sweaty.
Probably annoying from Tomasz, but probably also annoying from Kalle. They did take that much damage.
Of course.
So 3 shots on 3s.
He has 18-inch range, yeah?
36.
36.
36, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
5 up. Yep. Inven.
I'm rerolling this with my other one. Yes. 1 wound left.
1 wound left. Sweaty stuff. Come on, live, baby.
I think I have still some spare capacity to go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just charge you.
Yes.
And I'm gonna start moving the guys in the back first. So,
Go ahead.
so what I'm gonna do, I'll charge you, but I'm gonna say those guys in the back first, so they go stationary basically, like they move the slightest amount forward. So I'm gonna keep the line and start some guys in front.
What do you have? 8.
Yeah, the front will base, but the back will not move. So
So
I
you only have
don't-
stretch out. Yeah, I understand what you're doing.
I have 3 CP, that's okay.
Is it just me, or do you think the Kalle could maybe
Yeah,
position out the Technomancer of the raid squad
Oh,
quite
sure.
easily? I mean, it's like he's presenting that squad. It would be interesting.
For sure. I mean,
I need to go.
it's scary, but Kalle's army cannot be scared. He needs to win, like you just said, Klaus, 10 minutes ago. He needs
No,
to cripple this Necron army and go in hard, and he's doing
He
that.
doesn't really. That's what I was saying. I like the line where he was not doing that, but now you see suddenly the Necrons are the ones feeling the pressure, because Kalle was putting down objectives and was trying to like keep winning on primary. So suddenly the Necrons realized that they needed to try and get forward and kill stuff. And so the first one to actually be aggressive in this game is the Necrons here, with the Wraiths going into the one wound Vortex Beast.
Maybe I'm gonna
So
for coherency. Because I still need
he
to keep
is
coherency, right? So
more exposed. Here's problem with,
2 or 3.
let's see how he works with
Interesting. Can
staying in coherency, because they are strung back all the way down to the reanimator at the back.
But don't you think the Magnus will go in and eat those one up after?
It depends where Kalle wants Magnus to be. Maybe this is a trap. Maybe he has a lot of like destroyers behind this. So if he comes in to kill these raids, the destroyers just get free shots at Magnus. So it could be some sort of weird bait and switch as well.
So, are you fighting with 3 guys? Yep. I'm
So-
spending 4 about points on reroll rates. I have 2 rerolls. 2 prepared.
I know.
Trying to keep a one wound Vortex Beast alive.
And 5s. So 2 times.
I will reroll both of these with reroll rates.
You good?
Good.
So time to you gonna fight back.
I'll fight you back.
He survived.
And
He gets to fight back.
we'll use this.
Fail by Necrons. That was good. Big, important.
On force. Because you
On
won.
force.
Really
on
important
on
here.
freeze. Strength 9. So
Yeah, the dice,
hit 3 times.
Yep.
the camera, Joe's cam, is a few seconds behind the volume, because it's our mics, but it's Joe's camera. So there's not really sync.
Front.
Okay.
You go through 4 damage each.
Yeah.
That's one.
5. So
That's
one.
so that's nice for me.
Yeah, it's actually nice.
It's actually real nice because now you can't regen.
Like I have 8 banana counters. I'm gonna roll high, but in this moment it's bad.
Yeah, I fully agree.
Very
Okay.
cool. Very cool. That was a
Yes, that was
very
not horrible
excellent for Kalle.
Time is on me, but that's fine.
He got to keep his Vortex Beast.
Start.
They are now engaged
Engage I do for 2.
with his
And you're discarding.
with it, and they're basically a little bit exposed.
No, because I already got one.
Kalle had to use a lot of resources, I think CP, to make sure he kept it alive, but I think he's very confident with his position.
I go up.
Let's hope he doesn't do anything stupid and gets it like Overwatch
I
to
don't
death
do
or
banana.
something.
Yeah, but if I'm understanding what's happening right now is that Kalle moving offensively and then forcing Tomasz on the Necrons to also counter that part, and hopefully Kalle now have trapped him and will smash him.
Yeah, but Kalle, that's the thing. That's the line that Kalle was doing. He wasn't really offensive. He was scoring. He did a lot. He set up to score
I
points.
score 5 primary because
And he-
I'm on my objective.
Because he wanted to be on to score primary. He set up, he created an objective, and he did not go where the Necron wanted him to go. The Necron wanted him to be like over
This
aggressive,
unit walks out
so he
my
could sort of,
zone.
you know, bend, not break, and then do a backlash.
And here we have the Necron list.
You can still not rapid ingress in my backfield.
So Kalle, he basically turned the tables, identified what the Necron wanted to do, and then did it completely different. And now suddenly the Necron was like, oh, I'm going to have to be offensive. I'm going to be the one who's going to have to take the initiative and push the tempo and try and kill things. And he failed. He failed to kill the beast, both with shooting and with melee. He failed.
So a 6.
So Kalle was like, perfect. Now maybe he can clap his cheeks with Magnus a bit, or the other Mutalist Vortex Beast, and
He's on it.
take over the game. We see.
Okay.
We'll see.
If you
We
say so, then
try
of
to
course
help
it
you
is.
a bit also,
I mean,
because
you
if
shoot
we
where
watch
it
on
goes.
this screen, Klasse, then it's less delay. But as we're doing the productions, it's a bit hard. So that's why we try to do our best, given that we have a restream here.
Containment on my Angron Lightens.
But it is tricky to get everything on point.
Yeah. No, but it's a fascinating game. It's
much more interesting than the Grey Knights game yesterday, I would say.
It's a very, very
I
tactical
cannot see
game.
two Braves unless I advance with this guy.
Yep.
Well, I can't see him up here, but I can't see them in case I would like to shoot my entire army at you, which I probably will.
Because it's really not like
Especially when
you
feel
put
back.
your army there, I put my army
will.
here, and then we see what
No,
kills
wait.
what. It's very much like what type of lines are you playing inside the game?
Yeah, I know, but that round no one cared.
Let's see if we can get some
I'm actually
technical
gonna go here.
help here, so YouTube can remove these bars.
Blacken,
But seems
because
not want to do that.
you want to rapid ingress back here?
I know.
This view lift falls back 8 inches to here.
There we go.
It's still within 6 of you, but he is a bit hidden here.
Yep.
This mute lift walks up 10. I
Change the unit.
Huh?
Why you change? Winning combat Braves.
We call them grapes.
Yeah, that's true.
Pint.
That's true.
Oh, I'm going to do the same as you did. My disc was first to take an objective right here.
Sure. Want some help?
Now we're going to get
I fully agree with you, Klasse, and also with Roland1 from the Twitch chat.
Guys out.
Kalle seems ultra focused today. I wouldn't
know,
say
I know.
that he was
We
not
all
yesterday,
know
but
what
he
they
did
think.
some mistakes that is uncommon for him. This is a legendary player from Team Sweden. His 7th WTC, used to play really fast, have known that he would play TSAM for a long time, being one of the strongest armors in this tournament, especially coming into this tournament. And Kalle right now,
Okay.
he's setting up
so he's
to take home this for Team Sweden.
so like so, and he just makes it.
Yep.
Well, he's going to play his best. That's not I mean, we want him to win, but it's a game of dice. He's going to play his best, and he's not gonna leave any regrets and saying, "Oh shit, I could have played better."
I'm a little bit confident
going for
the Braves
What he thinks is the
don't
best,
get
and
bottle
it
shock,
seems
they're gonna
to be working.
survive. But if they do, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, man, that'll be fine. They're walking up here. I don't want the lines here,
Yep.
and I don't prefer outside of
He does have bottom of turn as well, which could be important.
Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you, man. So, the best angle I can get for him.
I could hear on Tomasz' voice that he sounded a bit disappointed and almost worried.
Grab this.
I think he realized that
Yes.
Kalle is not falling for
I
the
could see him, but I need
normal
to go
play
around
cycles
the front.
that you expect from Thousand Sons, where
I'll go back here.
But
instead
I
he
right, so-
much more
I'll go back here instead.
tricksy.
All right.
But it's still a game. I mean,
Yeah.
That,
Seeing Kalle doing
three.
adjustments here.
it's more than that to this one.
That's fine.
And I see you close
Yes,
back.
yes.
something.
We have the same line here, right? So,
You can see me back and I see just him.
and you have all your long-range guns that can see me.
Yes, yes, that was the long one.
Yeah, sure.
So he just says hello,
Yep.
walks 12 straight up.
do you know what the name of Kalle's list, Thousand
I
list
passed around
is
to be
called?
You were because you were
Magical
out of the
Beasts.
seat, so,
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's got the Forge Fiend and the 3 Mutalist Vortex Beasts.
Good morning, EMXX05 from the Twitch chat. I think it's looking pretty good. It's not too bad. And in this match, at least me and Klasse believe that Kalle is pushing this Necron player pretty hard, have a great positioning and firing lines, and has forced the Necrons to come in a bit more to the middle than maybe he would have liked to. And also, as Klasse pointed out,
Yes.
this Pyromancer, the scoring master, is...
Yep.
He's about to get beaten.
Psychomancer. Well,
The Psychomancer, sorry.
no, that's the Scorpic Lord. So he's gonna be
Yeah,
very
the
different.
Scorpic. That's what I meant,
The
sorry.
Scorpic Lord is gonna be... Honestly, that thing is pretty unkillable. Because he will stand up.
Even for Magnus.
We'll see, we'll see. It's a test for Magnus.
All right.
It's a very, very test. Because the thing has 7 wounds, 4 up toughness 7, 4 up invul save, 4 up feel no pain, and if it dies in a phase for CP, he can be brought back.
We don't care about that.
So and he can do the reanimate stuff to regrow wounds. So
Yeah,
You draw 6.
but we can see also Kalle having 5 CP, Tomasz on the Necrons with 4, so maybe he wants to make him lose CPs that can matter later on.
maybe, but it doesn't really, because he has the Imotech, so he gets the extra CP. So he will always have a lot of CP in this
I think that is
build.
Okay, we were
But it's one of
No,
those.
like
shooting phase for turn 2 for Kalle, who went second.
easy.
I want to see him try and pick up. I hope he can get some lines on one of the heavy destroyer bricks and kill it before he can pop the Lord.
It looks like that's what they're going for, actually.
And now we have this. There will be no shooting. Yeah. Let's do that.
Here we have Jonathan facing
slight
off
angle for
Stark
the
on the
double duo.
CSM, and also Dag Samuelsson,
Slight.
one of the
Right.
coaches from Team Sweden.
We got Swedish coming by here. I'm gonna see if I can get some info.
They had a slides angle this way.
Okay. At this point to see. So the same point the first brave, right? So to see you, I need to go.
Yeah, exactly. And Ahriman be Ahrimaning. Who am I doing? What am I doing? I'm doing the Doom Bolt for free. The second Doom Bolt costs points. And then I have another.
Here we see the hero of Sweden, Björn, the gold cap
Yeah, that's fine.
hero
Ahriman
with his big stompy knights,
just 8.
smashing. What was it? He was against Sisters, was it? Let's see. Can't remember.
Guys, I've got
My phone is too far away to look it up.
close the angle to the second most visible ray. The
No, it was Tassensons, of course. Sorry, silly me. Yeah, it also says so in a big header in front of me. Thank you. It's been a long week.
Yeah, and I was trying to look also for you, Klasse, to find the answer. I didn't have it in front of me.
All right, so Chaos Knights, Adeptus Mechanicus. You do see some knights on the table here. That's never a good sign when they're not on the table but outside the table. So let's see what happens.
Do you use Forge Fiends?
Sorry, yes.
Admech, Schmadmech. Needing to fail some battle shock, I guess, or something. Everybody underestimates. Nobody expects Admech. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
If you are around here, as
Yeah, I'm
you say,
actually also a
you
bit
will see.
surprised that they did run their CK with Sebastian Larsson into
Yeah,
it.
that's good.
I was thinking maybe, because the profiles are okay, and they can do some silly battle shock aura things, and
Here, right?
leadership of Admech is not super great, so they half your OC. But hey, if you're battle shock, then you, I guess you're half your OC anyway. But
to show
you still don't hold the point.
If you block or not.
You know what?
Here we obviously have sisters. Against Joel, I don't really see any demons. Yeah, we do. We get a big fatty.
So I could get guys here.
I was like, where's all the demons? Oh, he's got the. Oh yeah, he has the. He doesn't have Morven Wall, but he has the double Nundum.
It's like here, right? Yeah, sure.
I love that name,
Good.
Nundum. It's not a Gundam, it's a Nundum.
And bring Forge Friend 6 inches to here. I don't know on my objective.
Wolf Jail versus Drukari. Yes. Shoutouts to the spider. Yeah.
You just turned in. It is Team Sweden versus Team Poland.
Scourges are still alive. Venom, Raider, Scourges.
I know.
Right.
Following Thousand Sun, Kalle versus Necrons from Tomasz. But right now it's in Kalle's second turn, right, Klasse?
Yeah, it was his shooting phase. Started second turn. To see what's left on the table here for the Drukari, and there's a lot of stuff. And Wolf Jail are not in the parked in the deployment zone, so it looks fairly okay.
For Necron. I won't have enough for.
But you're gonna do double Doombolt or one Doombolt move, right?
No, double Doombolt. And I can have 3 left.
Okay, it's good.
Custodes tanks are still
Otherwise
up.
it would have been.
Terminates on the table.
I understand.
And over here. Forge Friend solves this. They're safe. Just him and him.
Come on, Joe, go back
You
to the
agree?
game.
Yeah,
Perfect.
exactly. Please.
Then I go into my stomping phase.
First I do
Big button.
Yeah, sure, of course.
Looks good, actually.
Though I'm gonna check if I want to do it, basically. I don't need to do it, I just want to check.
That's a Grey Knight in the back, I guess.
Here.
Oh, in the deployment zone. So maybe it's not so nice. It's just because it was blue, so I thought it was some new secret Voter Knight. But no, it's a Grey Knight in the same colors. Boop, 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 boop. Up a bit, down a bit. Tight, 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 tight. The only one, I mean, I really have no concerns about Jesper into Custodes. That should be, even if it's down. Jesper is amazing, so he should definitely, he's the person I'm the least worried about in all of these games.
This is 24. Space can be hidden. And when I move 8, I go here. After the shooting phase, I shouldn't have. Okay, so I will not have range to shoot.
Nope. Well, you have
Yeah,
rerolls.
yeah.
How full?
Not gonna have the full rerolls, I'm gonna have this. But I could do long range shooting with this.
Yes.
I could do advance and shoot close range with this.
Yes.
Long range shooting is not that good in that. Don't go over.
Did we miss the entire shooting phase of the Necrons or what when they were spending the time? Because
It is Kalle's.
yeah, but I was thinking like, did Joe miss the entire turn or what? What's happening? No, we didn't hear any dice being rolled, so.
He has a.
Maybe he's thinking of overwatching. Is that what we're talking about?
I have 4 speed, that will be 1, I have 3 left, that's okay. So 2 in character, yes. If I do this, I'm gonna probably go kill 1 beast, shoot and kill cultist, right? Because you have cultist there. Or do you want to fight?
He didn't have anything in reserve, right? It's not a rapid ingress or.
I think he just fell out, to be honest.
It's okay. So I'm gonna go.
Or maybe it's the. No, it's not. Does he have like 3 heavy destroyers or something in reserve that he's thinking of putting rapid ingressing?
Maybe just do this and let's see what happens.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I think he's rapid ingressing.
You have reactive moves, you know.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So he did have 3 with the big gun, and then I guess he has a Lord with them as well, with the Resorb. I was looking, I was counting, and I was like, where is it? Here it is. So these are the...
Here. So back up. Here.
That's the anti-infantry gun?
Now, so you need to go.
I realize now it is still the Necron's turn, and he's still
No, it's rapid ingress.
Oh, it's a rapid ingress. Okay.
With an 18, so only one is with an 18.
So
that's what was
taking shooting his face yet.
Yeah,
No, that's why, because we didn't hear it in dice, so that's why I figured out. But that's the anti-inf gun, unless it's the cool gun.
Yeah.
And this guy.
So
But I thought those
don't
guys.
have the control class. I shouldn't say much.
But I thought it was already on the table because he was shooting the similar profile before into the beast.
And
But
rapid
whatever.
fire.
Let's see what happens.
I could do it, but I will not have rapid fire. Only with one. If I will advance.
Besides, those guns are anti-infantry, so they're not like super scary for beasts. They're really scary for infantry.
Just by standing
They're like
here. Yes.
basically Gladiator Reaper, but the Necron version.
Your hand.
I think you're touching both of them now.
And now?
Okay with me just going like that?
Yep.
So you can see him?
Okay.
Because I could move him a bit here.
So let's see you move him as much as you can.
Yeah.
And let's see if I can see him. Well, I don't think I do now. No.
Thank you.
So then I just do
Sounded like he was a bit disappointed he can't see it.
this and this. And I have problem with killing this guy. This guy could be annoying later. You can teleport. No, I will not do this ingress. Can't be time to you?
Okay. Let's go to shopping phase. Your Braves. Takes 1 mortal.
Okay.
Okay, so he didn't do it. He did not.
And
All that talk.
Shock.
you measure, you talk, and then it
Yes.
doesn't happen.
What
Good.
pass?
Must be disappointing for Tomasz.
So
and
we'll
the
start by going to
pressure will be on
phase.
Kalle then.
Yeah. And you need to declare both, but it's 2 times double, right?
I'm gonna
Eat some clock, you know.
here.
Secret strat.
No, I might not double. I might not double doom bolt because I might also double move.
But you need to declare.
Yes, everything is like that before. The second, I want the 70 shot into them, so you have so to force your veil. You have to force your veil to be able to shoot. 1 doom bolt here is perfect. The second doom bolt, I'm not sure about. I don't want to kill too much.
I don't want to kill too much.
No, because he wants to charge and get onto the points, you know.
Doom bolt.
It's very important not to
And the
kill too
vortex
much when you want to run some vortex beasts into them and
That's perfect.
take a huge poop
And
on all the objectives.
Yeah,
Roll.
and eat them up.
Magical one.
Doubles ability, the double strat. This. Okay. This exalted, don't want to see them? Or how do you want that exalted? No.
Looking good for Kalle though.
Okay. Good.
It was very promising the last turn that he didn't manage to kill it, and he committed to it,
Good
which
one.
made it
9.
a win for
Just
Kalle.
like that.
Just
In a way, like a good turn.
First doom ball of the game. 9 wounds.
Woohoo!
it is what it is.
Get some!
Plus.
So you get
I love the smell of burning
One die.
Necron in the morning.
This and on a trial, I guess.
It's nice when the Doom Bolts are on your side. I've been eating them
Love it.
all week, so I'm very happy to have someone on my side.
on a full.
Actually, you know what? This is gonna stay because you were declaring to this one, right?
Yep. So I don't use it, it gets refunded. Yes?
Yep.
I still have all my cobalt points left. I can't use them again though. I can redeclare it.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is. Can I redeclare another one? Because I no longer have a valid target. Can I use something else now?
They're at the start, right?
Yeah.
So
But since you're no longer the eligible target for my second one,
I'm
There
getting
was-
here. I'm
that
getting hungry and
proving
hitting
that
kebab
something.
points.
I actually think we need to call a judge. Yeah, let's get a judge. Judge? Yeah, so.
not a judge.
Ref.
Like it's not that.
I have no idea, but
I
yeah.
have no idea too. That's basically you're just both down.
We're both down. Hello? Yes. Yes, so basically, we have doom bolts.
Yeah.
And I did my first doom bolt.
1,000 cents again.
And I killed the one the second doom bolt could see. So then we get to, I get refunded the points because I can I use them for another?
No, because with the WTC FAQ you have to declare and sequence everything at the start.
I have done that.
You can do another doom bolt.
Yes, but I don't have any targets.
So no, you will have the point in your opponent turn
Okay.
to do
Thank you.
whatever.
That was what we thought it was, but we weren't sure. So then I have. No.
Yeah. It's like.
Okay.
Thank you.
So let's get back in. So I see you.
Yes.
My big gun, 24 inches. He does not have range to shoot you.
Yep.
These guys took away the guys I can see,
Yep.
so I can't shoot you.
Yep.
I can only shoot indirect now.
Yes.
So
Do you need to spend CP? You obviously will.
yeah,
But you
I will spend CP.
have to just spend it.
So we are going to be spending 2 CPs for warp sight, I think it's called. And then we'll just start. This unit goes first.
Yes.
So this troll is wounded. I'm shooting the long range Gatling gun first. I hit.
Front to hit.
Mine's one hit. I hit you once more because of sustain.
Yep.
I wound you on freeze rerolling everything.
That's 6.
I wound you on force rerolling everything. So 1 AP1.
4 up because you don't need no cover.
No. And then I have my overcharged vortex. 2 shots. We'll keep that. So I'm flipping to 6.
Yeah. 2 criminal pains.
2 criminal pains. So he dies.
He had 3 wounds.
There's 3 wounds now. Yeah, true.
They changed criminal pain, but they have more wounds now.
Okay. I'm shooting this
Yep.
into D6 shots for free.
And your hazard is on the other one.
Oh, sorry, of course. For free. Wounding on force, no rerolls. So 2 AP2 ignores covers.
Yep.
D3.
Okay.
And 1.
So, holy shit, it's difficult. Okay, he died. And now I have 1 input.
Yeah.
Yes,
And now you're stuck.
that's fine.
You'll have one of these.
Yeah, go for it. Can forge in C. Okay.
And I have, if I extend my range, I can shoot back here with it for
Yes.
Trying to fix the cameras right now. Let's see if we can a bit better.
time for forward friend. So he shoots here.
Yep.
He's still lost.
I have.
Seems like it's going good for Kalle.
You have 1 blast.
So you need to break up free.
On force.
On freeze.
Yep.
2 saves, please.
Okay. 4 ups on the. Yeah.
I know. It's,
4 ups on the front guy.
yeah.
Obviously.
Takes
Yeah. 5 plus. Takes 2.
3. Takes 2.
-1 to hit.
And then we are going to be shooting this forge friend, this Muselith, into them. You're still blastable, yeah? So I'm doing the D6 plus 4, so 9 shots.
Yes.
Putting on force. So you have 5 tickets, please. Fight.
So it's gonna be brave and troll. So brave for up. 2 no pains. Okay. So dice.
Yep.
Then I have 4 more to go. So first one on the Gyto troll. 5 ups. Down. Survives in 1. Saves. Fails.
3 dice.
Now I'm gonna reanimate for 7.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm down to 3. And it's 2d3 plus 1. I would love to get a lot of these.
No. Double one, double one, double one.
Oh, don't be like that.
It's 5, 6. Go ahead. You get a brave and half.
Yep. I need to do it in coherency. That's kind of do it here. On the balloons guy. Right?
Yep.
Do it like balloons guy. And I will have like 1 or more guy here. That is needed.
You are still blastable.
Yes.
So he shoots now.
He shots.
No, shots.
Oh, that's fine.
No, it doesn't matter. Same. D6 plus 4. For 6 shots. Force.
Nice roll.
Yeah. And freeze.
Okay, 4 times.
4 times?
Breaks.
Yep.
Okay.
Fine. 3 dice.
Welcome back, Tasse.
I
It's
do not
going
have
really
extend
good
my-
right now for Kalle, who's taking a lot,
So I
doing a
will
lot of
shoot that
damage.
unit. I'll
good.
shoot the
This is basically his go turn.
bad shots first. Just the 2 mine bullets. With an 18 as well.
24?
18.
You alright?
Look the. Okay.
It's not shot Magnus yet, right?
I don't think you have.
Or is he?
Okay. Then I won't. I'll just shoot my thing.
He did do the Doom bolts.
Yeah.
1 killed with 9.
Yeah, I saw that. That was
I'd
beautiful.
probably.
And then they talked with the referee,
So
and I
let's do
think
the,
Kalle was right.
Arcane Master.
Yeah, how many?
I mean, Kalle knew
Do
it
it,
was
not
right,
double
but,
ones again.
just sometimes it's free
6,
to call
I'm
the
not
ref
rolling
in
that.
this. There's nothing bad
I'm not.
calling the ref.
Correct.
Freeze. Full rerolls. And flip plus 6. So 5. Use your dice.
So, 5 wounds, 4 ups,
Kalle,
Yep.
much more work.
6 damage.
Use the red dice.
then 2 more.
Yes. So 8 damage.
So
True.
I have full wounds, so that's half of the wounds I need to roll.
Yes.
If you watch War Games live,
So-
you know that the red dice are better.
And then 1 more. He dies, and then 2 more. And
Actually,
he takes
just
2
as I
wounds.
said it, he rolled 3 once.
Good.
Never mind me.
So, how many wounds left in the unit?
1 second.
Put it in a second then.
3. So I have 10 wounds on the Braves.
Okay. I'm going to spend full real hit into wounded Magnus.
Yeah?
And let's get blasting.
Yeah. So,
That is the last that. I don't have any more psychers. Armor's out of range. I don't have any more shoot. There's just Magnus left. Yes.
yeah.
All right.
So you're 4 ups, right?
I am on 4 ups. Full rerolls.
Yep.
Here comes Magnus.
And you're not blastable anymore. So
Oh, yeah.
D6 plus 3. So 9 shots.
Yeah.
Good amount.
Decent.
4. Into 25 plus 1 wound force.
Yes. That's good for you.
So you have 3 saves on 4 ups. So that's 10 damage, please.
So
Casual
get those out here.
Casual.
So
10 damage.
first 2 dice, then 4 more dice. Oh, that's bad.
Ah, gotcha.
Survives in 1.
So buys in 1. So here's the 3d3.
Yeah.
5. Not to roll that, you have 1 left in the unit.
Yeah.
Twos.
Yep.
guys. 4 ups.
4 ups. So 4 up. 4 up. CP.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so 3 final packs. And
Character.
6. No.
It takes 1.
So it's gonna be healed. But you kill Braves.
Yay! Rates are down, baby.
That's a big
Well done.
one.
Got some.
We're gonna try to sync up also here the picture a bit better.
I'm gonna have a little bit problems with points because I just lost Braves just to like 1 wound more than I needed.
Woohoo!
So they happens.
Big moment. Big moment.
I'm going
Big numbers.
Sure. And the Psychomancer because he's also close. The Psychomancer probably also because he's in the
And of course, this is the Swedish stream, so we are completely biased. We are not even pretending to think that this should be a, you know, oh, unlucky. No, 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 no. This is good.
Yes.
So I'm going to place up against the wall. Like this.
Like
and we know that he's
is it
touching
that
the wall.
starting to be that Kalle can take
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
points?
Because
Yeah.
When
He
you
can
pile
take a
in,
lot of points. The raids are
I think you
dead.
just go.
The raids is his most durable
Right?
unit,
That's
his
okay.
best defense, the ones with the feel no pain,
All my attack
apart
is
from the
just
Scorpic Lord. This
Yep.
is fantastic. Anything that he puts on a point now,
Ruining
Kalle can just look at, sneeze at with his
Yeah,
flamers,
saves.
and they're gone.
2.
So 6.
Yep.
But of course, we still have to remember that, you know, there's a thing called Secret Mission, which this Necron list does
Yep.
amazingly well. So even if you have a big lead on primary,
And that is my turn. I am gonna flip it to you.
he can still do the tricky thing where he picks up the unit with the
Now I'll start scoring myself.
Chronomancer, lands it down, shoots, and then just walks onto the objective using the move and shoot that the Chronomancer gives. It's a wonderful tech, super tricky, but you know.
Armor save
4.
Yeah, Beast does 4. Or unless he's talking about don't think the Sangors have it. Whew! Virtual back pat on Kalle for that turn. Well
A
done.
mighty turn 2, Kalle going second
character?
here in round 6
Yeah, of
versus
course.
Poland. They are four
Team
wins,
attack.
1 draw each. This could be for the gold medal. They are up against the reigning champions,
course.
and Kalle is playing
And-
amazingly
wait.
with his Thousand Suns versus
I
Necrons.
have.
We need some big wins
I'll spend
because I
any reroll
don't
here,
think that all our
I have
other matchups
Enough to do 2.
we're gonna win them all. I think we might even lose a few big.
Yeah,
Let's see what
Yeah,
the
we-
score is. What so
I
far?
actually think we have it updated here
Yeah.
in a more readable format. So looking bad in the Grey Knights match,
Yeah, with the bottom.
but and also Jesper still continuing being behind against Custodians.
He's gonna come through.
But Björn is going strong. He's actually got even 10 more points right now than in this sheet.
I'm curious about the AdMech CK game.
And that is my turn.
Not
I have
wanna say
scored
anything,
myself.
but I heard whispers that
And
maybe.
time you
Yeah,
already,
maybe
so
even
I'm
this one
going
has
to,
more. Oh, we
round-
just missed it. But
I'm
to
going
be
round
honest,
3.
it looks
Going
like
up.
Joe Larsson is
1.
up to 36 points. Joe Larsson is going really strong against the sisters from Mason.
I told you if there's one army that he's practiced against, his sisters. You have to think about Joe Larson is fairly new to this. He hasn't played multiple editions. He hasn't had so many games under his belt as the rest. So if you play him against something meta, I think he will do super good well. But if he does something
If you
into
can
something
do that,
weird,
then sure, you probably can.
he can't go in and reach into his bag of experience. So I'm happy he's into sisters. I think that's a good matchup for him because if there's
Score 10.
something you face at the top tables, it's sisters, and you face them a lot. So I'm hoping, or I think Joel
I
will
can
do
speak as well.
just fine.
Yep.
Hostile object.
So I am on this only objective I'm on, and this, not on the middle, of course, because you screened me out. Yeah. Redraw storm.
No, basically it was Kalle identifying what Mason was thinking that he would do, and then doing completely opposite by just holding back, making objectives. Mason did some quick calculations and said,
oh. Gyto.
I'll have to push a little bit and try and kill a Vortex Beast. And then he failed to do it. And he was sort of exposed.
Could they see you actually? Because you would need to touch terrain to fight me, right?
You were within 1 inch.
Turn 3, exactly now. Tomasz needs to start acting.
Like touch the rest of the terrain.
Since I could not get into
I mean, he can pick up the wounded Vortex Beast very easily, kill it off.
Yes,
but then
you cannot just barricade on the big guy.
And maybe this time he can actually kill another Vortex Beast if it goes according to his plan. Because according to him, mathematically, he should have killed that beast last turn, otherwise he wouldn't have tried to kill it.
Can you explain, how does this work with the Necrons standing on the second floor there? Because they are actually not just placed, they are on the second floor, we can see.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
No, it just means that you have 6 inch.
You have on the head.
You count, you have just 6 inch up, like it's part of the unit, like they're within they're in cohesion.
But would they be able to melee from that second floor?
Yeah.
All right.
But they must be snug against the wall, so within 1 inch of the wall. So the Vortex Beast, fairly sure it's. I mean, they haven't fought, so I guess it's not fighting them. So maybe the Vortex Beast is not
in engagement range.
In engagement range in it as well, like base to base counting.
But really big second turn from Kalle Abrahamsson on the Thousand Suns, coming in with big damage, taking down the Wraths. That probably is the key piece of the Necron army.
Are we in the charge phase? What's happening? No, it should be Necron's turn now.
It's Necron's turn 3 going first.
Exactly. So basically,
start with the movement.
Kalle did not charge anything then. There's no melee. He just put this big beast there. Did not charge. He could have charged through the wall, and I mean it's only immortals. So I don't know. Oh yeah, he can do the movement mortals. Kalle's a better player than me. That's my go-to. Yeah. He knows what he's doing. And even if I don't know what's happening, he knows what's going on. You have Kalle standing talking to his coach. Coach doing a little dance.
That's going to be a little more difficult.
Very nervous.
Now.
Who's nervous?
Magnusson.
No, I think Magnusson, he knows Team Sweden will go and win here.
He's hoping.
We also see Sammy, one of the coaches here to the left.
Yeah, the guy with
Look
long
at
hair.
Kalle. I feel Kalle is in a really commanding lead here. He looks very sharp, but also relaxed, to be honest. The perfect setting, I would say. Focused and relaxed. I think that's his signature.
Here's the Psychomancer. He can do some bullshit with Battle Shock. So he can force a unit to take a Battle Shock with a -1.
Of course, not touch that.
It's cool tech. What? I've actually never seen one on the table.
Just to move again with that.
I mean, I tried it out when it was released in 9th, I guess. But since then, it's been on my shelf for I don't know how long. But
and talking about those things, I actually have picked up the Necron army, but haven't played it yet. So excited to get back from a WTC, but I love to see the Necrons fall apart right now.
Yes. It's so far away, so I can't run over there and look at the tables and come back with an update. I'm hoping that Adam Camilleri or Joe puts up some weird graphics soon with some lines and predictions.
I'll show you your primary. You got 10
primary. I'm super curious what's happening.
No, of course.
Did I get my CPs already?
Yes, you took your CPs. Both of us took our CPs. No, you took your CPs, I took CPs. But no, you did not take extra CP, you said 1 CP. You have not taken Stormlord yet. Because you said you're going to bail.
I don't bail.
No, you don't bail, then you get 1 more. Yeah, of course. And of course, you said that's what I wanted to.
And I cannot bail the melee.
Yeah, you can't bail out the melee.
No, I cannot.
Yeah. Okay.
There is some confusion here right now, but he's sorting it out.
Yeah, no, I mean the Stormlord is 2 CP, so it's not really a. It's just.
But I think that Team Poland's Necro player Tomasz here, Gyto, I think he's a bit shooken up, to be honest.
I think he had a plan what Kalle would do, and then he got really surprised.
Yep.
And Kalle didn't do what he thought he would do,
A plan.
and that's screwed with his own plans. And now maybe he needs to dig into his bag of tricks to try and find something. I think he knows he's not going to win now, and he's probably tells his coach,
Yeah.
I'm going to try and keep it close, but you can count me out from a win. I'm going to try and keep it at worst maybe a 5-15.
Yeah, we see the back hair of the cool Magnus the Red.
Magnus the not very red, he's more tanned, I would say, but
I think it's red in his mind because he's out for blood.
I would say so.
yeah, the red-headed stepchild of the Emperor, the one everybody beats on.
How many second months of field? Like,
Huh?
second months of field might not be full.
Of course.
Huh?
Is he battle shocked?
No, because he on top.
Huh? Yeah, true. So he has 3 wounds left.
Going to get some updated scores in a few moments.
And now we goes to
Elias has been doing the hard work of running across the room and trying to
Second
write
month
down what it
goes to
says
full.
on the papers.
because he heals himself for sure.
Actually, I have a reanimate.
Yeah, I know. So you go to full wounds.
Tech Priest Elias. He's burning the incense, he's chanting
Okay.
the chants and trying to get our laptop to put it on the screen.
How much in good?
6.
Safe?
No. They have a 5, I think, but no. You have 6 of him.
So we're getting some scores here, fresh off the grill.
This is the current standing, and going from top to bottom, Jesper is behind, but we believe that he can crawl back from the 19-30.
Yes.
Joel Larsson is in a commanding lead with 10 points, 36-26 against the sisters. We see Björn Eriksson, 36-24. He has the 12-point lead
Rock of
versus
Sweden.
Pumba. The team, Pumba is the team captain of Poland, right? And a
Pumba
big
is-
1,000-son player. But he's not a match for Björn Eriksson, the bus thrower, once again. Axel Rudén is playing close games versus the Wolves so
That's
far.
good,
And this
good,
should be good
good.
for Jakar, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's good, it's good.
Very
Only
much
3
so
points
thinking
behind.
how
And then
hard
we
they
have
want to
Jonathan
try to
Nerling,
kill
the playing captain, in the lead with 7 points versus Skark on the CSM. This is exciting to say the least. Kalle Abrahamsson, we know he's a bit behind, but he's going second, so no worries
Later
there.
turn.
Olof Svensson has lost 12 points right now versus Grey Knights. Hopefully he will not lose too much more. And then actually Sebastian Larsson is slightly behind Michael Duda on
That's
the ad
probably
lane.
not the current. You have to realize that this is not at
know
the
what
bottom or top of turns. It's just the points as we saw them when we walked past the table. So there might have been some primaries not included. Someone might be just been finishing the turn.
But still, it looking good for Sweden initially in this matchup versus Poland.
Yeah, so the Sebastian Larsson Duda game, for example, 10-15, it seems like that there's a lot of models on the AdMech table, so maybe it's
Hard to score.
a little bit slower paced than the others, so they're not climbing up the turns that much.
And I gotta say, Sebastian Larsson, He's such a cool guy. He comes in,
don't
he thinks
think
he's the best player in the world. He might be, he's proving himself, but he's playing very disciplinary. He's aggressive when he needs to, he's playing tactical when he needs to. Can he be the one taking down the AdMech specialist from Poland?
I'm still worried about that game, honestly.
Me too, but if it's someone who can do it, I think it's Sebastian
Yeah,
Larsson.
for sure.
No, you cannot reach it from your...
Okay, which guys are teleport?
Huh?
Those.
So we're on turn 3
Yeah,
here.
I guess so.
The Necrons are moving
Oh.
first.
I'll probably get those guys here.
Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, of course, Magnus. Well, everyone beat on him because he thinks he knew he wasn't supposed to. Yes. Magnus did something wrong.
Imagine if Kalle had 2 models and then he swapped him into his red skin mode at turn 3.
Well, you can have the Magnus with the nipple armor or without the nipple armor. Some people think he looks sexier with the nipple armor. Some people think he looks sexier bare-chested. It's up to you. What's your sexiest Magnus, basically?
I think Kalle Abrahamsson from Sweden with his 1,000 sons is a really sexy demon. And for sure with his magic of the cult, or cult of magic, is making Tomasz from Team Poland with his Necrons confused. I feel that this Polish player is really down on his knees, praying for mercy to get some points, please.
I'm sure a lot of people get confused when they look at Magnus. They question things when he's showing his nice pecs.
Yeah, probably. Reyes are dead. I picked up the entire unit in turn 2. He did. He tried. They were hidden. No, I had one Doom Bolt that didn't even go into them because it couldn't. No, and I rolled a double 1 on one of my Exalted Sorcerers. One of my this guys. Your Techno Monster has -2 to move. Don't forget that. Very important. He also hits on 5s.
I know.
Yeah, the Technomancer hits on 5s with his 2 attacks. At AP -1, strength, whatever, 4 probably.
Your full man. Yep.
There's 4 of them. The rest 5.
Since I am within 1 inch of the wall, go down 3 and go back 1. Yes, I agree. You can get what it does at 1 inch.
Gyto still hasn't had to use the strat where he reanimates a character yet. Normally, it's one of the key ones in this dynasty.
For sure.
Oh, this is cool. You see the little crab thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's sort of the new tech. I've seen some armies who have them. You haven't seen the Treyarch Stalker on the table since very long time. They used to be able to give you reroll 1s. Now I think they give you ignore cover. They have a scout move, and it's like new tech with that's come in a lot more into the meta. There's a few armies that have them. They're not like super powerful, but they give you something to do. They have weird legs, so they can get weird angles, and you can tuck them in weird places. So a lot of people are liking the crab.
Secret Discord text from the Twitch chat. Absolutely. Make sure to spread the word about the Veizla stream here.
Yes, so
Follow Sweden to victory against Team Poland.
I assume so,
and also
but
get
yes.
in on discord.gg/Veizla and talk with us, and you can also get insights from Matthias and others while the match is still going.
Yeah, on the Discord you can find some cool like inside photos and stuff we take and we put them up there because it's much easier than put them on the stream.
You know what?
Lots of drunk Swedish people doing stupid things
Let's do
in Belgium.
this very quickly. Very quickly.
So we get here from FAO. They are basically there to combo the duck destroyers.
Yeah,
to
that's
help
the
them.
destroyers with the infantry guns to help them push damage with their AP -1. Yeah, it's true because ignore cover is basically like an extra pip of AP because everything is cover in this edition. So if you're shooting Marines, you give them 4 ups instead of 3 ups.
They didn't move. This guy moved.
And not too expensive, I guess. I don't have the exact price point of the Triac, but it's probably a great deal.
Probably can see it over here.
I have it here on. I mean, I'm an owner of the Necron Codex, so just give me
Yeah,
one
but
second.
you can see it here on screen right now.
So
The cost of the Triac Stalker.
this guy moves.
125.
How much?
125 is fine. It's
6.
It's very good.
I
mean,
see that
27 is max.
Senatech Rafts, 250 points, has gone down. That's the biggest single unit, and they were killed here in turn 2.
Raids, yeah, they went up. They used to be so annoying. No, actually, they stayed the same price. It was the Technomancer that comes with them that went up. There was some weird points adjustments in the latest data slate.
Yeah.
But remember, now in September, there's going to be a new balance coming.
And how much range?
So again, we were playing a new game.
Plus 7. No, 9. So 27. So that's 35.
Okay, so and 35, so 33 with you only move 6, right? Can you hold it for me?
It's on right here.
33.
Perfect. You're outside.
Yeah. Because if I move more back, I will not have rapid.
Yeah.
So I need to be rapid. But I want to avoid him not having +1 to move. Yeah, so you need to like move Magnus, move him. You should probably do it anyway, but
I might. I will see.
I think that's good. I mean, not good, but it is what it is. We play the game we get. Okay. I'm gonna start shooting.
I'll spend 2
Okay.
gold points on Reaper Fakes. One is going to be for
Necron,
one's gonna be
shooting
back here.
phase.
I have
Let's see how many Vortex Beasts he manages to
only
get.
18 on one of them.
He wants to get 2 here, I think.
This one is 36. This one is only 18. So I cannot do it.
He has not even tried, I think, to get angles on Magnus.
Sure.
It's hard on the table with these camera
From
angles, but
Scorpec?
I'm fairly sure that Magnus is in it.
On 2s and on 5s. If you want, so 4 ups. You good?
I only have
Yes.
so
Adam,
out of 5.
don't go away from the action and show this.
Running cover. On Scorpic.
Yeah.
I still made it so.
1, 2, 3.
Yes,
Yeah,
we pull
Björn is
back.
pulling
It's
away.
a hard game right now for Olof on the Votan versus Grey Knight, and we thought that there might be a hard one for him.
Let's do it quick. 12.
Come on, go back to the action,
Yeah.
Joe.
Please go back to the action.
And 12 more. So that's the stationary guys. So they don't have.
Reroll 1s and exploding 5s. Yes.
No. That's the unit without.
Exactly. They don't have it.
Yeah.
A lot of dice rolls here.
Okay.
Wish we could also see the table.
Well, we know he's shooting
Yes.
the Vortex Beast, I think.
4.
Look at all the dice.
Wow.
This is the Daka heavy, like here.
I'm gonna. So you can count, right?
Here.
I think we might just roll with those, right?
Now let's take yours, of course.
Because that's so many dice.
So it's gonna be. I'm rolling your dice now. This is gonna be 4 up because he did not remove my cover.
This is giving Orc players a hard on. So many dice.
into 5 ups. So he takes 4 damage.
Yeah.
4 damage. Let's roll
I'm
2
hoping that- and then
buckets
you can-
of dice and do 4 damage.
Okay.
9 wounds remaining.
So 6. And 1 CP down
Yes.
for 4 rolls. The second.
That seems like a good ticket.
So 6. So that's 24. 30.
Yes, sure, of course. Sorry.
That's fine.
2's rolling 1s, or rolling anything.
I got a fish for 5, so I'm just gonna.
Everything for 5s.
Yeah. 5.
Okay, you remember 5s.
So 5.
And I'll just scoop them up, so give them to you. Oops, sorry.
And here we can see it in a better standing.
I fixed it. I put it back.
Going out now.
Yes.
So Olof is getting his little tiny dwarf butt.
But Joel Larsson is playing really,
So
really
you
well here.
have 3, 6,
Okay, let's see the action.
10, 10, 17 extras.
10. That's 7. Right. No, please give me that.
That's why I don't play this unit.
Okay, 5.
5s.
Just get them out. And I'm gonna hold it like this.
Yeah, 4s. Bad roll for me as well, so it's fine. It's your dice actually. It's not. It's a red dice.
Yeah.
5. He takes 6, 7 wounds. Down 2, I think.
7. Yep.
I think down 2. I'll double check.
This is turn 3, right?
Yep, this is turn 3.
So if Necrons want to do a secret mission, it's getting
From the
close.
Titan guys.
If they want to decide and do it, like
All littles.
Fine. So 5 ups.
Yeah. Now we can roll on the other ones. Yeah.
5 ups. Rerolling, of course.
One of them.
1 reroll. Yeah. No.
12.
Damage.
Do you think
So you
pulling
for that one.
the secret mission as Necron in this situation could be a play?
Does he blow?
he's built his army to do it. I don't think he should, but I mean,
Okay.
he's a better player than me, so
I'm
nobody
gonna
knows
shoot
what happens.
Yep,
the
fighting back right
little
now.
guy into your bikey guys.
Yep.
The little one.
3's rolling 1s.
Sure. All hits.
3's.
Yeah,
One.
as expected, the Mutalisk did go
Nice.
down.
Dice.
Yeah. But the thing is, does he kill 2? That's what I was wondering. About.
And that's 5, 6. 3, 6 are littles. They want to. Their toughness.
4.
You're gonna spend 1 CP. Gonna reroll one of those.
Yes.
Okay.
3's.
2 ups.
So 2 ups. So 3. I'm going to. I have 1 reroll on this. So I have no rerolls on this.
Yeah. So 2
They're very
sixes.
nice, actually. They're very cute. The Sangors, those are
Sure.
must be some.
So I'm gonna score my stuff.
They look very dramatic. Custom heads.
And this guy is gonna create objective
Yes.
Bye, guys.
card.
Well, who cares? It's Sangors. They're there to die, score
yeah.
points, and do stuff.
Let's
and
just
die.
get
Yep,
You take no prisoners for 4.
yes.
I mean, okay, he has no prisoners, so it matters because it's an extra 2 points. But
I'll put on me and I'll start.
Yeah,
So you don't go your time for something that doesn't matter.
yeah. Thank you.
More now?
No. Nothing else.
yeah, we can see here that Tomasz, after the 3rd turn, have only taken 15 primaries.
So
Where
we'll
I
do
think-
round 3. I get another command point.
I still got 10.
Got
so I
one
mean,
up.
You're up to 2.
let's see how many
And I draw
Carl the Man Abrahamsson gets in his primary.
assassination. Thank you.
Assassination is kind of easy, right?
Assassination is
Well,
great
have loads of guys.
because he has the
Not your-
Technomancer and has lots of characters in the unit, and you score them even though they stand up. So it's He should get 5 on assassination. I mean, it takes some
One
effort, but
Vortex Beast and one Sensor Enlightened is the two things that have fallen.
yeah,
before.
exactly.
I'm gonna ask my coach for more bananas because I'm gonna need them.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna bail. For sure.
You want to do some...
And the Wraps, the Crypto Trolls is the one fallen for.
Yeah, the raids,
I have,
crypto trolls, yeah. They were all attached to the unit in the
my
middle.
water coach.
But I still think he could have
You can
picked
hear
up.
here from Tomasz. He needs more bananas because this is a rough match.
Needs his potassium. Don't want to cramp out. Drink some water. We're basically running a marathon here, so make sure you stay hydrated. You get your electrolytes, your salts.
So I still have everything.
Don't want to get a
However,
headache.
that 1-2 and 1-1 is gone. I only have 14 Cabal points this round. But I do have a Ahriman who has not used his free strats.
He said 14, not 40, for the viewers. I heard 40 and I was like, that's a lot of Cabal points.
So,
14.
Yeah, 1-4.
Magnus
So he
goes
can
here.
do a
You
little
just
when
go
you think
like
about
this and go straight
how
over
much a
again.
Doom Bolt cost or how much
Because it's base can
extra move
so you can just
costs.
fly to here. Do you agree? Let's do 15. No.
I was looking, doesn't he have a Forge
sure.
Fiend in this list? I
So
was
it's
wondering
like
where the Forge Fiend was.
60,
It's up there. It's
mortals,
up in the corner,
and
just
I see
keeping
you back
keeping the
And,
backline safe at the moment.
Now is where things get interesting.
Stupid
yes.
sexy Magnus. Here you go, you have a nice view on Magnus.
Unit with a leader within 6 of that unit that you killed.
He looks like a 70s rocker, you know, like a glam.
These guys can activate. Yes.
Twisted Sister, that works for Magnus.
I'm going to see
That's more 80s stuff.
But we can hear on
Plus I
Kalle
need to storm. Cesaros has free OC.
very
You guys, double move
comfortable.
on the objective. We're fine. I need to assassinate. And I also need to stand on that objective. And the way you stood, he has 1 OC, yeah? Yes. So if he just walks up here and touches it, even when you stand back up, you don't have it next round.
Is he gonna try and kill Ceres?
Unless you're going to Belcher.
Because that's the big chunky guy down there with the round base. Ceres is quite hard to kill. Is a bit.
We can hear 10 points also for Kalle, so he's up to 40, 42, and he hasn't taken the secondary points.
Where I want them.
I also like him putting out those measurements with 9 inches for the deep strike. The 2 T's, as you can see in the left picture here, that's just to show where he can put out his deep strike.
Yeah, no, those are really nice tools.
Because he's going to pivot. So, 7 inches from here.
Commanding lead from Kalle, and he knows exactly what he wants to do, acting fast here, not wasting time.
He's acting fast because he's happy. He doesn't have to think that much. Like he knows what he wants to do. Not really any real tactical decisions here. It's
Hey, I'm asking.
he has a plan.
Let's see here, we can listen in there.
Yeah. No, I believe you. Let's check.
Get a laser pointer.
I mean, I see. Exactly. Perfect. I'm going to run my Forge Friend.
But you don't have range. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just outside.
Fair enough. Run.
I mean, if Necrons take a secret mission, oh, he's running it towards the center of the good. He's running it into the plop. No?
Cultist to create another objective back here.
See, he's doing all the objectives. How many extra objectives do we have here? You start with 4, and then we have no. They're just coming up everywhere.
Here is the Forge spawn.
So I can make it more
Yeah, it's a
defensible,
spawn. Okay, it's a spawn on the home object. And then you have the Forge Friend. It's also a little bit of cool tech that
And
you
that
didn't
is the
use.
R-Man on the exotic
we
disc.
didn't play
Yeah,
that
yeah, Iron Man.
because we placed the first one a bit different.
Does he have any spawn actually? He does have spawn, right? No?
Is it
No,
exactly
only a
the same?
force one,
Because-
really.
Okay.
Okay.
Forge Friend.
Mine can be.
Let's see now.
outside. 8 card steps out.
It's fine. It doesn't change much.
It's much from it all.
So Arman is just by himself. He's not
Then
with
we
any
have to
rubrics. He's just
Up here a bit.
cool dude surfing.
To screen out a bit. Ariman.
Or
Hand to there.
cultists, yeah. Spelmännen. Getting some free commercial here for a Swedish store somewhere. Or maybe it's the club of Kalle.
I think that Kalle can both take 13 and 14 points in this match potentially.
I'm not discounting this Necron player anyway. Like, I'm sure he has some bullshit tricks with battle shocks, and this is his Veil of Darkness, and
We will see, but he is crippled right now, and Kalle went second, so he will score more secondary points here, going up in the lead, and should also be able to take more points in the 5th round, most likely, being the second player going. So this is exciting.
Well, he's lost his
I can't go
big
further
unit.
because he is.
Let's see what Kalle says.
It's because of him 6 inches. I don't want to move him. I want him back here. Okay. So I can't do both them. Magnus is do both in that case. That's fine. I mean, it's still fine. I'm still gonna do it. No, we're not there. I'm killing them instead.
Mago will kill the Psychomancer by looking angry at him. Maybe.
I won't have him charging him. I saw 7 inch charging here now.
Skark versus Jonathan, JSJ. Of course, the font looks a bit weird, so it looks like Skark has been named Skank, but it's Skark.
I'm getting a little bit fucked. Okay. Come on. I think I'm aiming for like 7.
All right.
Yeah, Knight's doing so well.
Okay.
We
very committed.
but I do see that Canis is off the table and the other big
Get
knight.
ready, like watching a couple of places.
Okay,
But
is it your turn or his turn? Okay.
it's for now it's like 7-ish. Next turn I got more important information. It's bottom of the.
Okay.
If the Atropod and Canis are off the table for Björn,
Yeah.
he's
I
in
mean,
problem.
But I mean, it's very clear that Tomasz on the Necrons.
Remember, at the end of this turn, we could do secrets.
He believes we could take 7 points right now. So we most likely going towards 13-7 at worst for Kalle.
Or he has told him,
It's half charge.
if I take 7 points, I'm taking a secret mission.
6. It's just on 7.
Could be some secret Polish code here.
But I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, end of turn 3. Yeah.
Yeah. The ref is there helping with the Chaos Knight stuff. Some talking about fighting through walls or whatever. Always fun on WTC.
And try to tie everything up.
I think it's just very bullshit that we can't focus on Kalle's rounds from this production side, and we're just seeing the other things, because this is the decider right now.
Yeah, no, but they showed the shooting turn for free.
Problem is,
We listened to what the move.
I couldn't like.
So what am I doing? I'm doing a Doom Bolt and I'm moving twice. So this unit moves again. In 17. So this unit shoots that unit. Perfect.
17 years.
But I got a bad feeling about that
and then
Knights
I'm
game.
moving again
It
over
looked
there
bad.
to take that objective and take it and doing things.
Bellacor's still alive on the Demon's table, so it's
With Abrahamsson.
That's good.
of course the big ugly unclean one with the 4 up Finland Pain is alive.
Probably means for Joris Larsson, who is in the lead, that he will get even more.
I'm just gonna double check the 17, right? So that's here. Can you
No.
To see a lot of
So that's
new
not 17,
objectives
right?
on the table. So we'll see.
Please go back to the game so we actually can follow it.
reach those?
On Rudén we have probably Incubine Transports,
Not
the
coming
ones
out.
on the table.
Uh,
Don't see very much else. There's some wolves that seem
They
to
can
be
still
dead in
have-
the box. That's nice. So Axel might actually have that one, I think.
I think it's starting to look really good for Sweden. I think they're going for a win.
Because I'm not shooting Sarahs with anything. Don't care.
I'm not sure. I think we might lose both nights games.
No, Björn is a big lead.
Done.
10 points is not a big lead with if he goes first. And he's lost both his key big nights. He can't secret mission.
And
And this mission is really not favored nights because, you know, it's build your own objective.
Yeah, but it won't be a big loss, I think.
No, he's taken enough points at least not to be 20-0'd, which is very pleasant.
100%. So it's Kalle's turn 3 here, going second. We would like to have seen it, but unfortunately we can't.
Is that the Polish coach wearing a dress? I don't know why, but they also apparently have some humor in their team.
All right, here we see the current score.
Okay then.
I mean, you start hostile already because this is Storm hostile.
This is their predictions. Yeah.
Should be.
I'm a Doombolt.
Yes.
Shoot the Doombolt.
Yeah, they don't show that. Kind of the most exciting thing in the game.
You left, get
Yep.
him plus.
Yes.
So I can Doombolt that.
Or that. Yes.
I am going to be Doombolting.
Giving the Chaos Knights the
Okay.
green check mark. Very cool. Demon's getting the green check mark. Looking good.
So this is the Americans' Adam's prediction.
Question.
Instead of focusing on the game,
Hey!
focus on him, but we will see.
So,
So
Doombolt.
we got more green tick marks. That's positive.
He comes back.
Bolts.
One. That's fine.
I know.
Seems to be that Kalle rolled low,
Then
it
we'll
sounded like.
start shooting.
Yeah. And your double moves is this double move and the second double move.
Because I don't reach you here, I'm not doing double move. So I have 18 into your immortals here as well. Yes. I
Did
can't
you
promise
pick up
about
the... No, the second answer is still there.
18.
That was the easy assassinate, I
Yep.
think.
And how many guys do I reach with these guys? From 8 from here.
So, all right.
Yeah,
Apparently...
but you can take it away if I kill not enough. Yeah, then I have to.
Björn is such a king. I'm hearing now.
I'll start by
That's
spotting
when
your
his
immortal.
two big knights exploded.
For 2 CP, I'm not 2.
They basically killed
I
two
have
knights of
left,
two squads of TS, which is the best way.
Yes,
The 1,000 Suns. That's awesome.
because these ones are here. I've still not used Abrahamsson's free. Abrahamsson's free is still there. I haven't used it. Okay, so I'm spotting them for two points. And I'll start by doing this unit into them. Who do you need to remove to take this unit out? You can't get your characters there. So I'll start with my Arcane Vortex.
Okay, is this the big flamer?
Yeah, indirect.
Shooting flamers indirect.
All right, so we missed the wall of Kalle's turn again. but he did very good.
If you say so, I believe you.
No. He's shooting now, so it's cool. He's gonna shoot indirect flamers onto
Maybe
some
not. So let's start now. I'm doing the arc and vortex unit.
arc and vortex enhancement, so extra
fine,
special
And then the
flamer.
2d6 for 5. Rolling everything. And flipping to 6. So you have 2, 8 for 2 equals cover.
So 4 ups because armor for them.
Yes.
4 ups.
So 3 die.
Yeah, 3 die.
So that was 3 heavy destroyers,
That was the arc and vortex unit.
or just 3 mortals. What died? Let's see.
I'm also shooting the 2 shots. 1 explosion.
Oh, immortals. Okay.
1 dab. 1 dab. 1 dice.
3 immortals. That's 10 immortals, I want to say.
Yeah. So over here, I am going to be shooting. Does he have range to your guy? This back sorcerer. Yeah, I don't have range anymore. So he shoots your Psycho Monster.
Okay. This is for the
one
assassinate
shot.
points.
Yeah, important.
I am going to be shooting. I will be shooting that unit next. So I put a master into here.
Yes.
The mine bullets into here.
Yeah.
Everything else into him.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
assassinate.
yeah,
I don't want to fail assassinate.
I understand. Go for it.
He's trying to get us.
So,
Yeah.
in front of master, that's this. That's fine. Number of shots, 6. At least I haven't exploded on those. So you have 4 fights.
4 ups.
Yep. So 3 more die.
Yep. And
Are you reanimating?
yes. Okay, I'm just gonna do this.
Maybe you can close the window. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. 2d3 plus 1.
Another
So
6.
6. So I have 1 left.
2. I'll just do the shot. Once again, I explode with 1 and I hit with it both. With the other. 2 hits.
So explode is what it means when
The
it
exploding
does lethal.
sixes. Exploding sixes.
Yeah, with the lethals.
No, with the
One
extra
death. Okay.
extra dice.
One more.
Sustained.
So
Sustain it,
I have 2
Yeah.
basically.
Sorry.
No. It's from 9th.
And I'll do, I'll just roll my shots into your Psycho Monster.
Yeah.
So I hit you 2 times with the gas gun.
Yes.
Then I have
Oh, horrible roll there.
So
the flamers, so we're rolling.
That's better.
82, and is that?
that.
Okay. Did he kill the...
I think it's the only reasonable thing to do. It's hope you don't make a 7 in charge.
Yeah.
Is he gonna raise him? Like, I think that was
Yeah.
the assassinate.
I'm shooting you this
No?
into your skull.
Yeah.
Of course. Yes. Yes, I wound you on 2s. Yes. Have 4 pin lock.
Or up even.
Yep. Okay. Magnet left.
Yeah.
That 1 damage doom. Might kill Magnus.
Maybe.
No, it probably will it? Won't it? So I am going to put. He is down to 1 damage. Yeah, he took 1. I just run out. I'm going to shoot my.
Kalle's kind of fluffing this turn a bit.
Really short.
Think it was a mistake?
No, it's just rolling crap.
No.
He had a really hot turn before and now he's rolling. I mean, its average is out. But
then you don't have your home objective.
I will because I will have the great.
Yeah, true.
We are
6.
may I just do one day.
Still got to charge them, I think.
I was 5 because all the demons and the middle stuff have 5.
So I'm going to do all the portfolio rolls.
Go for it.
I mean,
What can I do?
I would have preferred not to, but we are pretty free.
The last one was uncovered. Yeah.
So you have 6, 5 ups, and then 1 death.
Okay. So 4 5 up because
Maybe 2. So
5 up. So they are.
you did it wrong now. 'Cause that killed 1, that killed the next one, that took 3 wounds on the next one, and then you saved the last one.
Yes.
Yes. So you have 1 wounded total.
Yes.
And I have D6 shots. It's 7 shots. And then the 3 devs as well. So I killed the last guy. It's only a lord left. The dev came after. Oh yeah.
Kalle rolling good now though.
It's actually better.
Bra. Kalle är ju bra här. Han hade lite...
It's everything. Force rolling. So you have. It's going to be 2 and 7. Okay. This minute, he charges for second monster. On 7. Magnus, charge your Scorpion Lord, I think.
Sure.
I'd rather actually get him in there than... Because if I kill you, I can still pile into your guys, I think. Because I'm here, and I pile.
Yeah, sure, we can attack them.
So let's have a charge on him.
Like, actually, don't take like 3.
No, actually, I need to make a long charge, but... Let's do it.
Just quickly here, we had
8,
word
5.
from Sammy, one of the coaches, that Team Sweden feels comfortable right now. Could
So
be
8
that
here.
they can get the
He
win,
dies.
but a draw would
attack
still
both
be
of you.
awesome, and they feel comfortable. But the tables can still
But I mean,
swing,
that's
many
if he
things
dies.
can happen. Klasse, you also talked with head coach Johan. Did he say anything additional?
No, not really anything I want to share. We were just talking about possible scores, so I'm not putting them out there yet. But hopeful. This will not be.
Perhaps.
We're not thinking we're gonna lose. Actually, like,
No.
I think it's more like a draw.
Draw or win is what Team Sweden goes for.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here, Kalle
Him died to
in the fight
stupid
phase.
stuff. He died to 2 mantas long range. 1 game.
And I've seen him never die. I take 2.
Takes 2. Yeah.
And then I'll punch in at freeze. Attacks 2 into freeze.
Yes.
Yes. Dab.
Kulturföreningen Spelemännen is his old group. Okay. Sounds like they should be in Leksand and play varp. Vad heter de? Varp. Nej, varp. Orsa Spelmän eller så.
I will.
And I assassinate for 5.
Do I want to veil?
So he did get the assassination.
I need to check veil
Yeah, you got it.
because target cards.
Yep.
It's, I mean, against this list of Necrons, they bleed assassination.
Yeah. So Kalle goes out to 49-42, but remember,
the thing is,
he went second.
Yeah, so it's good. Every time someone is going second, has more points than the guy going first, you know the game is going well for that person.
100%. And we also got the updated here score between Sweden and Poland.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if we could see who was leading on primary, if the Polish guy can actually go for secret mission.
We can keep this up and then just listen in.
Can battle shock one of the rubrics. Right? Yes. Yeah. So I'm just thinking. Okay.
You see, there's a lot of things dead for the Polish player. Well, not a lot of things, but there's some key pieces there.
Done. Yeah. So.
Oh, the Scorpion Lord.
Stuff. I'm gonna double check one thing.
So Poland has scored 15 primaries. I don't know what he should get now in the 4th round, but I don't think he has pulled secret mission, and he needs to call it now. And I think turn 4 has started, so there is not the secret mission.
They're equal. They could both go for primary. If they both have 15 primary, they could both go for primary action, for secret mission. But let's not.
I don't think it's been called.
Need to do this because I just need points from cards. Okay.
It's easier.
Sixth round at the WTC, Team Sweden versus Poland. 4 wins, 1 draw. This will be the decider mostly who will win. With 1 hour left of the round.
Yes.
You do. So I get only.
And an angry judge just called out that it's 1 hour left. So everybody needs to. If they're slow, they need to pick it up. But I think everybody's okay.
So this just kills automatically because of the animator. Oh, I forgot to fight.
I shoot -1 damage. Oh, do I? Yeah, -1 damage. The next round.
Before you don't have.
Exactly, I don't have now.
And strengthen.
What?
Strengthen.
Yeah, 1.
Yes. Yeah. AP. Inven. Dex 3.
I didn't say that the Scorpion was dead. I mean, I can see him there on the table.
Yeah, that's the only thing going in them, yeah?
Scorpion Lord, I mean.
Okay.
Scorpion Destroyer Lord. I don't know. Let's see. I think the graphic was wrong on Joe. Because it's obviously boxing Magnus. Maybe he stood it up again.
These 3.
Okay, in my command phase, I'm gonna call the storm.
Yes.
Oh, he's doing the Imotech special. He's calling the storm. Once a game, you can do some mortals. It sounds very cool and very exciting, but it's
So Magnus.
It's not that much actually.
Is it 2d3?
No. It's 2 up d3, 6, 3 plus d3.
Go ahead. It's a Jumbo, but worse.
Well, let's roll a 6.
Yeah.
Ah! Roll a 5 up. Because it's more than, right?
Yeah.
It's 3 plus d3.
Yes. Now, 4. Magnus is down to 12. No. Still. Behind cover.
Ja. Absolut att spela det.
Doesn't reach because I don't have the 4. Because why would
Nej, det här är...
What do you mean?
De börjar med...
24 is here. I don't think you can reach.
Det är en ny karta.
So you don't have a base, you measure from your hull.
Imperial Knights versus Thousand Suns. 56-49. I mean, 56-49. Even if that
I don't
one
want to
is
stress you, but we have 23 minutes on your time.
a loss because the
I mean,
big knights
we
are
are going to
gone,
finish this game.
we
Just so we are mindful of it.
It's still not going to be a big loss, so that's pretty nice actually. Chaos Demons versus Adeptus close. I mean, we're gonna see a lot of very close games here. We're not seeing any 19-1s or 17-3s. It's gonna be a lot of nickel and dime wins. Like a 13-7 maybe might be the worst. So I'd be surprising if any team actually wins. It smells very drawish across the board. Even the Drukhari game, I got told, is the Wolfies and the Drukhari basically killed each other off the table, so it's close. Very good by Axel to go into, again, I don't know how he does it. He takes this like unfavored matchup and he manages to make the best out of it. So it's very cool.
Gonna go with this
He's
one
a great player.
because the other one cannot, and this just goes here. This is gonna move. If you want to overwatch, you can. 6. If you want to overwatch, you can. Do you want to overwatch?
Thank you. I'm so bad.
I mean, if you could flame it's not really terrible. The Lord, the Locust Lord. I mean,
Nice, but not against that unit.
overwatching the Locust Lord with flamers would be, especially if he has the special flamer somewhere. I don't think it's close there, but you could definitely pick it up with some airborne flamers.
This.
I don't think. You know, are you going to put out an objective marker this round?
What?
Are you going to put out an objective marker this round?
This round. Or do I? Actually, I will.
Okay. Dag. Dog. Need one.
Because this guy will just do it, right? That's better. He can't be outside, right?
Huh?
They can't be outside. Inside.
You know what? I'm going to...
Oh!
We're in the final hour of the game, so
You could overwatch if you want to. You do?
they need to get through the turns without too
Not
much.
doing it against anything like that.
That's not the best picture quality, but that's
Keep up the pace of the game. Push through.
You know what? I'm gonna go up to this guy. This one, but not in range to this.
I'm hoping for number one, but I'm going to be happy.
It's a lot of chunky boys with big guns. Looking down at a Vortex Beast, I guess. Yeah, the one in the center.
AP in melee?
Huh?
AP in melee.
3.
Kalle was a little afraid that he would lose Magnus this turn. I mean, there is a chance.
It's not a Vortex one, right?
No, that's a Mortis guy. The good guy is still held back. Within 18?
Probably yes. Probably yes.
Go ahead.
I can see this guy, right?
Yeah. You're winning 18 with the first guy, not the second guy. Can you see me? Yes. Am I going to... no. I'm still holding off for holding off if you want to use Immortals, that same thing. So, no, I'm not opening Welcome with Immortals. Yeah, sure. Yes, of course. I don't know what you're doing, but I fully agree with that. What you're doing is right.
Just in case, this is latency.
Okay. Oh, everyone's seeing this. I mean, I'll take monsters here actually.
What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna shoot.
You're gonna shoot your fates?
Shooting phase, yes.
I'll do it. We were fates. I have two of them. Not saving any for melee, I think.
Okay.
You don't have any big hits though. Everything is damage 1.
For the one thing I will move Terra's making, but I can go off the wall now. I guess.
Yeah. I'm going to. You don't have any, and you're staying in combat here. Yes. Of course you are. I mean, why not? Wouldn't you? Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean,
We both know.
we will be fine. But
So 1, 2, 3, 4 small knights for Björn I can see, and 2 big ones gone. So I mean he only has
That's that,
6
that's that.
small knights, so
you don't have any.
I think that game is
That's him I want to keep alive.
a
That's the
win
thing.
for the Polish
Yeah,
1000 player, but it's not a blowout, judging by the scores
I'll
that were
spend
actually
1.
placed
Give her-
before.
I have 1 left for melee.
So,
It's very tense right now. I'm like sitting and shaking.
definitely this guy. Definitely this guy.
Sure.
Hello, Kalle. Klasse, how is it going for Kalle?
It's tense. The Necrons have moved up now. He's drawn a lot of lines of sights. He's going to do some shooting.
Takes 3.
Yeah, I was a bit upset, so I took a walk here to cool down and refocus
Like this?
when we are here in the 4th round for the Necrons, right?
Yeah. None of them have done a secret mission.
I'm gonna shoot.
It's a big turn for the Necrons here. They're going to try and kill as much stuff as possible, I think, basically, and try and
Yeah, so looking
limit primary scoring for the Thousand Suns.
Those two have
Just to keep it
here.
tight,
Yeah.
because Thousand
So I'm
Suns
gonna
might run away with it otherwise.
Yeah,
But
This one guy, rapid fire here.
Yep.
Those two guys.
Ja,
Yes.
sorry att jag försvann. All right, for you who
I don't think of cover yet because
for
I
you have turned in
can't see
recently
what
here.
happens now. And then later I might need to commit to the other units.
This is a restream for the war
So
games,
please,
unfortunately, and
2
therefore
more
also the
because
sound is
sustain.
really bad because it's 100
And 3
meters away.
once.
Yes.
It is a ritual. We can show the graphic later here.
I'll take your dice, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. And then I have kept.
Sweden with at least draw, might even win, depending on the swings of all the tables. But it's looking really good for Team Sweden versus Poland, going for the gold
And to the other
championship here.
units. That's 8. That's 10. That's 20. And 4.
I'm gonna do this one.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, 4 more. Just sustain.
Yep. I'll remove 2s.
Yeah. Thank you.
I want this game to be done by play, not by luck.
I know.
And I have 3 ups.
So kill guy from that unit. The third guy. Okay, so I guess I will not risk this one. I'm just gonna shoot this guy into here. So Stalker into your rubrics.
Yep.
Just this 2 ups. Yep, AP2. Kills a guy.
Important shooting phase right now for Tomasz. Can he crawl back? He is playing pretty good, and some of the dice rolls is going his way. Let's see what's happening.
1 CP, 4 rerolls. I don't shoot one good.
So, long range.
No rerolls. 1 is no rerolls. If I don't have range,
yeah, sure.
I don't do reroll.
Exactly.
So
I will roll. I might re-roll here.
yeah. Well, you don't. I think I still
have
should.
it.
You have this.
This is 24.
Yeah. Thank you.
No man, let's do it.
5 to get out.
Yep. I'll get the 5s. These are 2 5s. Yeah, first. I'll get 1s.
Yeah.
2 of them.
5s here. 5s here, so it's 7 more.
Plus these. So that's 16. So 16 in total.
16 more.
16 more plus 22. No, it's 16 more, yeah.
I'm gonna do.
Yeah. It's fine. I'll roll these ones. 2 ups.
Yep. I mean 3 ups.
I mean 3 ups.
We're on once.
I'll take these. I have 4 up saves. Flip to 6 if needed.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And
Dies. Yeah, he dies.
because you already have.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. So this is dead character. I have 2 left. So I flip 1.
Big
I'm
damage
still
here.
dead.
Yeah, that's why.
I just want to be.
Gonna shoot Magnus.
Go what?
Immortals with Magnus. Big guy.
Anything on freeze? Freeze. Yo, I'm in combat.
Sometime even. Damage 2.
That's 1.
Just wanted to sync up the stream a bit more with the player minds.
Flamer. 6.
Oh, nice. 2?
Oh, yeah, on minus. Yeah, you fine?
Yep.
No, you have to take 1. Because.
CP1 base?
And plus 1 from.
I'm down to 1. I'm down to 13. No, I'm down to 11. Yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
We want to play this quick so we can play it out, not have anything else decided by it. Any on please? Five. It's a 5.
On 3, you fine?
Yep.
Reanimator, I guess.
Of course. I mean, you have a reanimator. Why not shoot it?
5s. And
Yep.
to your big guy.
8. Get him in there. Yeah. Pretty out. We will make this happen.
All right, here's the overall score here, and looking good for Jonathan. Looking great also for Björn. He has lost a little bit. It's actually finished 7-13. First result in here. Chaos Knights is doing good for Sebastian. Great performance by Joel. Great performance by Axel. Great performance by Jesper, who's coming back right now in turn 5. And Olof is the one who's get really beaten there against the Grey Knights, but still looking great for Sebastian.
I'm gonna punch you a punch.
Punch me.
Yeah, the big guy. That's a debunt. And that's 2 safe AP4. So you take 2.
I'm blanking. I take 2 damage. That's
Yes.
3 damage.
Yeah.
Not 9. Go ahead.
It's just some immortal, so I don't count. It's probably more, but fuck it.
Yeah.
2 saves, 2 ups. Actually 3 ups, but yeah. Yes.
He's not killing anything, only 3 inches.
Yeah.
But he's back here.
And
Okay.
look,
Hey, I believe.
we can leave it like here. People gonna see better. You can find me back.
Are you done?
Yes.
That's perfect. So, I'm going to destroy primary.
You can find me back with Magnus.
I'll sweep you.
That's fine.
I sweep you because I use my other thing for, I can precision.
Just we have just seen that Björn took 7 points
Minus 1
and
to
lost
hit.
13.
Got strong
But
monster.
still a good result, I would say, with his Imperial Knights.
Yeah. No, that was expected.
Sure.
That was expected.
They wound you on chips because of
I was talking at worst.
Yep.
We were looking at the 515, so
So it's 81.
13-7
Because of,
against Tassensons. Björn is still a rock.
4 ups.
No blowouts. Just taking on the tough lists and doing it well. That's his role. Keep it close.
Yes, do it now.
And that's close.
I'm gonna punch you back with the big guy. So I start this.
11.
So 1 time. Fine.
And I draw.
I do 5 and I'm gonna keep.
Yep. So I have Nile and establish locus.
So 1 and 1, right?
Yes, 1 and 1. I have Nile and locus. So I got my he's fine.
Yep.
You have OC4 on this, yeah?
Yes.
I'll run. He's running.
Yes.
He moves 10, so he probably is on there already. Just moving straight down.
Kalle going up to
I mean, on
command
11.
lead with 64-52.
Yeah.
And we
You
still
need to
score
go a
in
little bit back,
secondary.
but I think on the 1 you are in.
Out of the 1.
Yep.
So I take this from him.
Yes.
I'm going to be establishing a locus.
I mean, for now it's fine. This is
I have
leaves.
4.
4 plus 1.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'll kill once. Then I don't.
What does it mean? For now it's okay. That sounds a bit...
And you need to-
No. It's just, movement.
Let's,
It's always a bit
Magnus on -1, I think.
how
that
much
Magnus
movement,
goes
how
to
little
combat.
movement. You have to remember that these beasts do mortals
And then
in the
just-
movement phase
This
as
guy
well.
doesn't
So.
go to the wall, right?
I have lost 1 unit and a Exalted 4. So I have Magnus on 4, Arman still, 1 unit and 1 Infernal. So I still have 9, 10, 12. I still have Arman on game 3.
I hope the Drukhari and the Chaos Knights games that the turn is wrong in them, because they're gonna have issues finishing the games. I think that the Drukhari and the Wolf Jail, that there are so few units, so maybe it's okay. Just looking at the time.
We know Axel being master. Yesterday was 24 seconds left on the clock when he finished that game. He will maximize the time, but he's doing really good against the Space Wolves. You thought it would almost be impossible. If it's possible, Axel can do it.
It's looking like a small win now, actually. And this is what nickel and dime, like get enough little points here, little points there, and we're gold.
If Sweden can win against Poland, they are in a commanding lead and really going for the gold medalists.
Yes, I mean we do know that we're behind France, so we're trying. Whoever wins this world champion has really won the world championships. There's been no easy games anywhere.
These guys just walk down to there and do
South Korea excuse.
Same as you. Well, just place an objective down here.
But
the last objective goes down there.
It's after. Have you noticed that every day has been harder?
I don't. You not tell me.
What is it, Klasse?
Every day we played so far, or we haven't played, but we've watched. The games have become gradually harder.
I don't have to care about
harder. And this is the toughest. Poland, the reigning champions.
Yeah. We're doom bolting him with him, the second doom bolt. I'm going to move Arman and then move doom bolt for free. So that's 12.
35 primaries.
So Arman gets moved by Magnus. Arman then doom bolt for free. I think him.
I think he's getting full primaries.
He doom bolts free, maybe back here.
For sure. On this mission, you max primary as long as you have units alive, because there's so many objectives.
No one is on this objective. No one's on any objective except this one. Because what's the point? And then double moves. Have you drawn assassinate? Well, you have plenty of targets to assassinate, so. I think I'll go down to here.
Hey, Johan, I'm sorry. It's Christian, he feels very...
damage that unit, because man sees it as well, so.
It's affected him a lot. He's feeling very down about it, because he wanted to have an exclusive Swedish stream, and now he's sharing it. And you can see there's a delay of the sound, so we're feeling that the quality might not be there that we wanted to. When you prepared a lot and you invested a lot, it's very difficult.
Into your leader units.
Yep.
6. This doom bolt into your soul.
Big doom bolt, please. You want the point?
Did you roll a 6 again on them?
There's a delay, so I'm waiting. Ooh!
That's tongue. I'm done with all my bullshit. Now it's shooting.
Yeah. This is battle chef, right? Or he passed?
No, he passed this time.
Okay.
He drew it first, so he can actually do this.
Okay.
So I'm going to be starting by shooting.
Good.
I'll shoot him. So him into your Tomasz. 4 or 5 shots. Wounding on freeze. That's 82. Into Eagle's cover.
6 is nice.
Yeah.
I will not reanimate.
Will not.
No.
And you have OT3 here.
4.
4 there, yes. So you need to charge your survive. This land. Hits on freeze. Wounds on freeze. Wounds, you have a I4.
4 up even. No, superior.
Yep. No.
Damage.
11.
Yeah, down to 1.
Ooh.
I'm gonna shoot. What's his stuff? What's his status? 8. So I'm gonna shoot his damage 2 shots into him.
Yeah, go for it. I think best, right?
Yeah, I mean, I get the opposite. Another charge is better. So, D6 plus 3. I need to get 1.
One thing, roll for the mortals. Nice.
You blow up.
Explosion.
Stalker.
No. Thank you for that. And also more. I'm gonna.
Yeah, he died to the mortals. The crab guy is dead. But I think the charge. I mean, he would have gone on to the objective. But I think Kalle is already on the all the objectives he needs to be on.
Feel no pains.
Yeah, it takes one.
Yep.
The Immortal unit takes one. Battle shock.
Okay,
Saras takes one.
These are the mortals in the movement phase
battle
on
shock,
the
right?
other.
So takes one
vortex
and
phase.
battle shock pass.
Perfect. And that's all I'm making, I see. Okay, Magnus.
Kill this guy.
Magnus will shoot. So if I kill,
You can also see here Jesper really have crawled back into that
Yes.
game, and
he's
in the
pushing,
commanding
he's
lead.
pushing.
that you have a full activation
trying to
of
get
this
Sweden the
unit
win.
into Magnus.
I don't have.
And I actually think that Joel
Okay,
Larsson is
Magnus
up to
goes
80
into this
points at
unit
this point.
With everything full reroll.
Wonderful.
Sure.
The 3D free first. Yes, so they have one and 2 wounds.
What?
One and 2 wounds, yeah?
Yes.
The other shots first. On force. So, everyone. Yeah. Whoops.
So for this light,
And that.
Another one bites the dust. All right.
I mean, I'm impressed with Kalle. This is what I thought he would do yesterday, and previously, especially in German versus Valentin. But he is showing what a mighty player Kalle is here.
Yeah.
I think actually Kalle's performance might be that he's overperforming,
Yep, you did.
and that could actually mean that Sweden could win this face-off. It's Kalle is playing great.
He's playing very well. I think he.
Still
You felt he rolled a bit bad in the
He
previous
had one
turn.
turn. He overrolled one turn and then he underrolled, and now he's
So
just rolling like a train. It's very, very nice.
time where you will heal, they don't kill you. I'll shoot.
doing action.
I think versus Valentin in Team Germany, maybe he tried a different line.
Yeah.
Maybe he went for like max damage from the start and bounced and then
Start.
lost so many pieces he couldn't continue. Like,
So I am gonna take. We're gonna fight in combat.
And you have talked a lot
I'm gonna charge you.
about it a lot, Klasse. The firing lanes, the positioning, this terrain has also been advantageous for the Swedes.
yes, this table has been very open. I mean, the Necron player had a lot of big guns, but he manages.
But that's because this one is yours. This one
It's still
me.
bounced, you know,
So
that's
he's
what I'm
charged
saying.
there.
The Vortex Beasts with the 5-up Finopay and the 5-up Invul, they are sneaky good versus shooting.
And he fights. I mean, I'm not doing anything here, but
Magnus still alive as well, you know.
Yeah, it's big.
They have not managed to kill Magnus.
And remember
they
now-
had a chance maybe to kill
he can't
Magnus
die.
at one
He
point.
does not die.
Kalle can move away his
Let's do this.
characters or units from
Down
the
to
primaries
four
if you want,
yeah?
because he can move them back by the end of turn 5.
Yeah,
He took one from battle show. Fine. Yeah, but he's taken 4 wounds.
all right.
I feel like
Once again, when it's Kalle's turn here, we check out on the other ones here, how it's going. Here is Joel Larsson.
You see a lot of stuff off the table for the Chaos Spaceman player.
That's the
Or was
Finnish
it Chaos
match.
Or no, it was not Chaos Spaceman. It's from the other Polish players.
Yeah, here we have Sebastian Larsson's match.
Chaos Knights.
16-4, just updated actually on the Wargame stream. Amazing. You doubted this one. And then now we see Sebastian Larsson on the Chaos Knights continues to bring home
That's big.
victory for Sweden. 16-4.
It wasn't actually me, it was the coach. He came and he said, this is not looking very good. So, what does coaches know?
Well, one who do know is Sebastian Larsson, and he has just schooled Michael Duda on his admech, who have been playing fantastic up to this point. Sebastian Larsson.
I will ask him later. How
He
big
is
deal
amazing.
did Battle Shock have in that game?
And here we have a GG, and I think it's a commanding lead here. Oh, is that really true that Mesa got back to 87?
Yeah, maybe he did a second mission or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we have 8,
I mean, it's a draw, but
which becomes 81.
where's
Take
where's
11
it?
into 1, please.
Yeah, I need to check.
Yeah, it's a 9-10. It's a 10-11. Sorry, it's not a draw.
OCT.
Oh, 4.
A 9-11.
No, leadership.
Because it's 5 points. Each 5 points is 1 point difference.
Yep.
So that's
Yeah, I think I just.
but still it's
Yeah, we have
It's not
Axel
so
Rydén on the Rukari.
How many?
Axel has been told to push as well, so
We know.
he must have been
That's
told
11.
to try and get the win.
No, 6 for ups.
Yeah, impressive to play
And
this
5
good
more.
against the
5
Wolves
more.
Sales.
Score max points if you can.
You lose 3 guys.
Yes.
And he's worried about the
Then you can
clock in this
punch
game.
Most likely, but
Then you can punch,
I think
Magnus
that
with the guy if
Axel will not clock out, but we will see.
Oh,
The ref is there looking at the time. There's stuff. That's not any one of our games, so you can
Yes.
move the camera, please.
Would you mind putting me down for me?
Unless it...
No, but this is Jesper on the
Oh,
right.
it is
7.
Jesper. I didn't recognize.
oh, this guy's at the end.
Oh yeah, the shorts. The shorts came through. Shorts gave him away.
Even for me, it took a while to really figure it out.
I take 5 and 4.
Okay, finally we are back here in the game. We are following between Kalle, Abrahamsson on the Thousand Suns for Team Sweden versus Tomasz on the Necrons for Team Poland. And Thousand Suns Kalle has a commanding lead right now.
And you, if you balance him, you get.
Sure. I spend 1 to out of us, the Immortals.
Yes.
Yeah, just roll this bubble. I mean, no, I need to cards right first, so.
On my side, it's fine.
Can I get area? That's just the question.
No.
So,
We're getting some more scores in here.
Yeah.
It's gonna come up on the board pretty soon. That
sabotage.
You can sabotage.
at the dark
cannot,
hinges,
really.
14-6, you can
That's
see it
dark.
there.
Yeah.
So it's
So, can you cleanse? You
so we that one has been reported as well. That
7.
Jesper came through 14-6.
Tails, I get 10.
you get 10.
So we have 116-4 and we got a 14-6. Those are big numbers. Big numbers, people.
And it's looking good, especially thanks to Sebastian Larsson and Jesper.
Yep.
And we really believe that Kalle can take out quite a few points. Hopefully 13-7, maybe even more.
Yep.
Hoping.
Cleanse cannot be that fun in this situation, right?
He has a lot of. There's a lot of objectives he just needs to step onto and
Can
cleanse.
that one, but can you cleanse this as well?
That Kalle jumped off.
He falls
You know,
back and
he left them clean. So all he needs to do is just move a unit there, and then he can do cleanse. And he does still have the Veil of Darkness on
You
his
get your points.
immortal. So
And then he comes and cleanses. Yes. It's fine. And Magnus is still engaged with him. Yeah.
Just super quickly here also for everyone at home following. We have 4 matches done. The big one being Sebastian Larsson and Jesper. And Björn did counter Pumba, the team captain of Team Poland, on his seasons, only losing a couple of points, and that is good enough. That's more than good enough. And Joel Larsson, unfortunately, with probably a secret mission from Mason, were able to almost equalize that a small win, but still super good. And here Björn comes in, and I think almost we can get a smile from his face, or? He's pretty happy.
So you don't have a... Yeah, you... No. Let's do it.
Just do it, right?
Yes. No rolling. Dead. I am okay with that.
Hello, Björn.
Hello.
We are right now
Yes,
in a very interesting match between Kalle Abrahamsson and Tomasz playing on the Necrons, and Kalle has done a superb job.
Nice.
Second, probably can squeeze out quite many points.
Will be.
Let's just very quickly here talk with you. You did face Skark, right?
No, Pumba.
Pumba, of course. We just talked about it against the T-Suns.
Yes.
You came in just eating up, countering him. Are you happy with the match or not happy? What happened?
The third game against Thousand Suns, and the third time going first, which is
oh my god,
which is bad, especially on the missions that we played against them. It's been like big scoring at the end missions. So it's been a bit unlucky with that. So considering that, I'm happy with the 7. It's a big scoring army, the Thousand Suns, that I could keep down to only 13 points. Yeah, so I'm happy, and the game was amazing. It was I'm not sure it got caught on the stream, but there was like 5 explosions.
Oh my god, yeah, we heard something about it, that they just exploded left and right.
Yeah.
And Pumba being the team captain, being a very charismatic player, of course very skilled player, arguably one of the best in the world.
Yes.
But did he curse a lot? He normally curse so much, or were he composed?
No, I don't think he cursed at all.
All right.
Yeah.
He's a true gentleman when it comes to the sport.
Absolutely, he was a pleasure to play against. Super nice. We had an extremely nice game. There was some unlucky points that easily could have won me the game. Magnus survived on 4 wounds where he shouldn't have.
Oh.
And then he could go in and kill some knights. And the knights died and exploded and almost killed Magnus again. But that's 40k for you. It's a dice game. I think I did the best I could do. And
a bit unlucky then, going first and then also not getting down Magnus when it's on 4 wounds. That would have been a couple of more points.
It would have been a couple of more points, sure. But the 7 going first is fine.
But I mean, Björn, you stopped the 1000 player Puma. We know how good it is with that. And we see right now, Kalle Abrahamsson's match is finished. It's a 15-5. Maybe we should even try to listen in to what they're saying.
Just like one guy.
Yeah, I mean, so that was important that he survived. Really important for me.
Yeah.
One of the other ones have had
A bit of a bad sound here from Kalle, but I mean, let's say that you were a bit unlucky. Then it's pretty great to have someone like Kalle taking a 15-5.
Perfect.
With the Thousand Suns versus Necrons. That must have been amazing for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So then we cancel our matches out to get 2+ on them. That's awesome.
And have you seen old Sebastian Larsson?
Sebastian Larsson doing a classic Sebastian Larsson. Taking his knights and killing the enemy's army.
But this must have been not fully expected by anyone in that way. I mean, for Sebastian Larsson, he knows. He's telling me all the time, well, if you put the best player in the world on the table, he will crush. And he seems to be one of those guys.
He is on fire, and I love to see it. He's one more game to crush, and he can sleep well tonight.
Amazing. Anything last words here, Björn? I know today we started 1 hour earlier. We're playing faster.
Yes.
Is that almost an advantage on your end, playing Imperial Knights?
For sure. I had half an hour left in this game, as well as at least half an hour on all the other games, whereas my opponents are usually down on time. So I can always take the time to plan my turn in no rush and make the best decisions. So that's also the advantage of playing Knights or Chaos Knights, for that matter.
That's amazing. Seeing here your captain, Jonathan, facing Skark, a very high player with a very explosive shooting army. Seems to be that they're counting this one down. Björn, we're going to let you go. Anything last words you want to say before you go on the lunch break? And it looks right now that Sweden might beat Poland and going up to the tournament lead. And then it's just one round left. Not sure who you will face. I guess it would be probably the ones between Australia and maybe... Who could the other one be? Australia or maybe England?
Australia, England, or USA, I think, are the ones that
potentially
we can face.
Spain.
Potentially Spain, depending on what happens. Yeah, we'll see.
But we can say, after France, there was a really hard match for you guys. You drew it. It was almost close to have a loss.
Yep.
Now against Poland, we know it's a draw.
Yep.
We will see if it's a win. But maybe you have faced the hardest opponent in Team France, and we will see how it went in their match by the end of the day.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. It's too soon to say now, but we have one more game to reset again and just do our best in the last game.
Congratulations, Björn.
Thank
what a stellar performance in this tournament and this match. Team Sweden going for a win against the reigning champions Poland.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Vill du också joina in? All right, we have Jesper coming in here also in the studio. At the same time, we will actually update it so you can see it even more easily. Jesper, it's starting to look really good against Team Poland, the reigning champion, and I can see a smile on your face. I know you guys were not scared. I know you came in prepared for it. How does it feel right now?
Oh, so I just got a look. So Axel is actually in the lead currently in that match.
And he has been in the lead for quite many rounds.
Do you know who started the turn?
Unfortunately, I'm not sure who went first.
If you look here, it looks like Wolfjade started, and then it's Axel.
Yeah, so that should be that Axel can get even more points.
Nice. Okay, cool.
And actually, there was just an update here. So Axel is actually up to 93 points.
Jesus.
And I mean, Wolfjade, we thought that would be a really hard one for Drukari. We actually were doubting even Axel to do it. Going up to 93 points. He must be the world's best Drukari. He showed Drukari might.
Absolutely. This is a great redemption arc for him as well, because we truly practiced that game quite a lot. So, like the first time we tested, he got 20 out by Wolfjade. Because it's easy to fuck up, and Axel always goes aggro. So, but the funny thing about him is like he's always so convinced by his scoring, so to speak. So if he gets 20 odd, no, I still think I win. And we chose to believe in him.
And I'm actually going to give some insights. Hopefully I'm not saying too much, but actually in yesterday's match against France, Axel was saying he will score 6 points. And then one of your teammates said that you will get more points. And then it was 6 points. All right. So we haven't updated here on the schedule. We get it very soon. But we can say that we have a final score, Jesper.
Fantastic.
It's 91 versus 69. It's a completely blowout.
Easy
Team Sweden going up for the win here.
Yeah. Nice.
Did you expect this one?
This is actually our prediction, essentially.
Really?
Yep.
So
for once, our prediction was correct.
And
against
it's in a really important round against the reigning champions.
Nice.
I would say you're blowing them out. We will have it very soon updated also in the full sheet here. Maybe actually we should go back just and say hello to the people at home there watching this one. So this is Jesper. What the performance you have done also. Facing Custodes that you played last year on your Dark Angels. Seemed that you started a bit slow. He was a bit ahead, but we all knew that you would come in and pick up more and more points. Tell me a little bit about your match.
Yeah, so I know it's like a small win to me in general. And he went first, which hurts him quite a bit. But then he drew perfect secondaries, the first turns.
Oh.
Or essentially quite almost the entire game, to be fair. But what I did is I realized turn 2, my secondaries forced me to engage him because I got bring it down, storm hostile. So what I did is I just ingressed all my Deathwing Knights and pushed him. And my read was that, and killed like his small action units. My read was that I was basically locking him into his deployment zone, making sure that my scouts can do the secondaries the entire game, and that I will get 5, 10, and 15, 15. No, and I actually ingressed as well, so I got the full 50 on prime.
So he gave you the legal finger, you took the arm, the body, you ripped it apart, and he couldn't do anything.
But he didn't really. I mean, I was almost white, but it didn't matter. I lost the battle, won the war.
We play Warhammer, but it's all about point hammer.
Indeed.
Tell me now, once again also, we see Sebastian Larsson together with you being the two strong Swedish players, getting what I thought would be a hard pairing against Admec, taking 16-4.
Big dick move.
I mean, Sebastian Larsson together with yourself, Jesper, I think actually are two of the best players in this tournament. I think you are in the 4th place coming into this one. We don't know how it went with Matt Bonnet. Sebastian Larsson yesterday was the first one being able to take points out of him. But you must be really happy with your own and Team Sweden's performance.
Absolutely. I feel like everyone is doing their thing. We're not having any big problems otherwise as well. I mean, the clocks are always going to be tight, but I think we're still keeping ahead, so to speak. So I'm extremely happy. And now it's really nice because this is we were extremely prepared for this matchup. And it's nice to see that it's paying off.
Absolutely, and we should also talk about Kalle Abrahamsson that we followed on this match, facing Tomasz Gyto, 15-5.
Impressive.
We saw him yesterday lose with 7-13 against Valentin's German Necro. I thought that Kalle was already prepared for that matchup, so a bit surprised. Today he showed us how strong he is on the T-Sun, also knowing the Necro list super well. 15-5, that's a blowout. That must be more than you guys had expected, or was that
we
about
thought there was a potential for this kind of upset. We were quite, you're always conservative with this kind of list, because even though we've tested against it, Kalle plays Necrons as well, it's always hard to tell how much more. I mean, obviously Gyto is going to be more practiced than us, so it's hard to exactly evaluate the scores. But we thought this was a fine matchup because he can kill them in so many phases.
He was brutal, and he maybe did some mistake yesterday. Today, from my experience, he played perfect. He was on point. He rolled a bit spicy one turn, then he rolled really bad another turn, which actually was kind of impacting him. But in general, fantastic play, and he was adapting super well. But we should remember, this is not only about the individual performance and about the final scores. It's a team game. So we should mention Olof Svensson. I would have wished that he could take a few more points, but against the Grey Knights, maybe just the numbers are not in his favor to be able to hold off with his dwarves. And also Björn Eriksson taking on the team captain. We know Pumba being a fantastic T-Sun player. Only losing a couple of points, really, really great. Joel Larsson against Sisters. I thought that would be a really hard one for him. Turns out to be. I thought that he would have got even more points if it wasn't so that Mason pulled the secret mission.
No, he truly delivered. Fantastic stuff.
All right, Jesper. Any final words from you?
No, thank you so much for the continuous engagement. I hope we're putting on a good show.
I want to know if you have more shorts or if it's just one pair that gets recycled.
No, this is I'm a disgusting guy. I keep using the same shorts. I think you can see here that they're starting to get a bit of tearing.
Show them again here now.
Yeah, I think there's because there's slightly more light here. And I've looked into buying more shorts, but they're out of stock. I can't even find a vintage pair. So this is what it is. I'll wear it until I die.
And you really sat down on Team Poland, and we say beep, 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 to say the least. Just before you leave here also, Jesper. Right now, Sweden is in the lead. Above France, but France haven't reported in the 6th round yet. Team Poland is in 3rd place. Australia and England, USA, Spain. We know you can't beat France again, so it's up either Australia, England, USA, Spain. I don't think you would meet Austria. Is there any one of these that you would prefer or not prefer? Is there anyone who you think is more likely or not likely?
So I am thinking that France would beat Australia, and that USA and England would draw, probably.
And then it could mean that you will face England.
Yeah, or USA. Depending on if it's a winning draw or not. So I would guess that we're up against England or America. That's going to be exciting.
100%. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Team Sweden have defeated the reigning champions, Poland.
Yep.
With a big blowout, I would say. Amazing. Congratulations. 91-69. Wow. Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.